Bill Barrett, the wide receiver. Tom Agnew, right guard.
My name is Nathan, running back and linebacker.
John Keeley, Dan. Tim Kellum, fullback.
Matt Agnew, nose tackle and left tackle.
Shu Yan, defensive end.
Mike Linsky, wide receiver, D-back. Pat Conley, D tackle.
John Katsoukas, running back, defensive back.
Did he hear me?
Senior tailback.
Frank McNamara, senior co-captain, linebacker, tight end.
Adam Tito, senior co-captain, defensive end.
Senior co-captain Chris Bergoli, quarterback.
Chris Contis, senior defensive end.
Matt Malson, senior offensive line.
My name's Craig Bigham. I'm a senior. Play nose tackle and defensive end.
Valentini, senior wide receiver.
Stephen Powell, senior offensive line. Kenny Ma, senior nose tackle.
Attack than Quincy has today. So I think what you'll see first is they'll run the ball, try and bring that defense up to stop the run, and then they'll go to the pass. And as I said, Bergoli is a good passer, and he's back. He should be at top shape. He's had 2 games now since his layoff, so he should be in good shape for this game.
Well, the little ceremony just out on the field right now. Mayor Sheets and Superintendent of Schools Creighton, along with a representative of the Quincy Salvation Army, making the first donation of the Christmas season to the Red Kettle, and certainly a very, very good cause. We are just a few minutes from kickoff. Both teams have yet to come
Send it down if you
the
want.
locker, John. All right, we'll send it right down to you. Good morning, John. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, Charlie, thank you very much. Good morning and a happy Thanksgiving to you. And we've got Mayor Sheets, and Mayor, I'm admiring your shirt this morning.
Well, let me tell you, I really had to have a shirt on that had both North Quincy and Quincy on it. Otherwise, I'd be in big trouble.
Now, in your position, when you watch this game, do you sit squarely on the 50-yard line? And I think we have to move here. We're going to get run over by the North Quincy Red Raiders as they run out on the field. But you kind of have to sit on the 50-yard line and just cheer for good football.
Well, I either sit on the 50-yard line and move around all the time. Sometimes I do both. But, you know, we just wish both of them well, and we hope that all the guys, you know, come through the game without any injury, and that they have a great Thanksgiving Day. It's a tradition that everyone loves and everyone cherishes and everyone participates in, and it's something that you know, these young men and women, they remember this the rest of their lives. So this is a great day.
Well, we're looking forward to a good game this morning, and the Superintendent of Schools, Creighton, you're in the same position. You got to watch the game and cheer for the football.
That's right. It's a wonderful tradition. I'm sporting my scarf and hat that has all the colors of both schools. It was first worn by my brother some 25 years ago. So I'm here. I can say that whoever wins, my team wins.
Absolutely neutral. Okay, thank you very much. And Charlie, thank you as we get ready and set to go for another great Turkey Day game, a game that's going to settle the bragging rights to the city of Quincy, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, thank you very much, John, and John will be checking in. John, we'll leave your microphone up, so if you want to jump in at any time during the game, it'll be easier because I'm kind of in an awkward position to turn you up and down, okay?
All right, and I will tell you now that I have talked to the referee, Mr. Sutcliffe, who has given us permission to go out and talk to him when he conducts the toss of the coin.
Well, Bruce Sutcliffe, the referee, does have a microphone. The cable TV folks have him mic'd, but they don't give us the audio for that. So we'll you're going out there with our microphone to get it.
Yes, we will, if we don't get trampled this year.
Well, let's hope not. I hope you've been practicing. Both teams out on the field. Tom, all right, prediction time.
Well, I don't like to give predictions, but I guess if you use comparison scores, they're pretty even. Let's say Silver Lake, Quincy lost by 3 points. Silver Lake, North won by 6, so maybe North Quincy gets a 3-point edge, Charlie. But you know, everybody else knows, in this football game, anything can happen. People come out of nowhere. Kids that never were star in this game, so that's what we're going to look for today. I think it's a great day for football so far. It's overcast, but
keep our fingers
crossed. And if it stays like this, everybody get up here and see a good football game, because you're going to see one today.
All right, Tom, thank you. And Tom will be watching the game, and he'll join us at halftime. We will be with you all throughout halftime. Tom will analyze things, watch the game, and give us his thoughts at halftime. Well, the captains are out on the field shaking hands. The officials have not gone out, but I think John Nicholson is heading out there. There's going to be a presentation that
Charlie, the presentation is being made to the parents of Kevin Moore, one of the football players that was involved in that tragic accident last year. So they are presenting his parents with a football, and they've just finished a presentation coming from both schools. And Kevin, of course, is still not recovered, and we wish him well.
Absolutely, and so the captains went out, and now the North captains went back. The Quincy captains stay out there, and we welcome Vaughn Driscoll, my color announcer. Vaughn, happy Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving to you too, Charlie.
And, well, this is your first. How's it feel for you?
It's very enthusiastic for me, Charlie. I was out there on the sidelines, and both teams are pumped up by their sounds and the way they're acting. This is what football's all about. It comes down to Turkey Day, Charlie. Everything in the past is forgotten about.
Well, the two teams, as we said, come in with not great records. North at 1-8, Quincy at 0-9. It has been a rebuilding year. Both teams, as you heard Tom Fitzgerald read off the seniors, each team has maybe 7 or 8 seniors. So both teams very much sophomore, junior. North Quincy has a freshman who's played all year. So that will give you some kind of indication what the teams have gone through this year. It's been a rebuilding year. And the other thing that we say is that both Quincy and North Quincy, each school has about 1,100 students population. They play in the Old Colony League. The Old Colony League has schools that have double that. Barnstable has 2,200 kids. You have Silver Lake, a regional school. Bridgewater Raynham, a regional school. And quite frankly, the population numbers for the Quincy public schools are going down, while the school populations to these other teams in the Old Colony League are going up. So Quincy and North Quincy, believe it or not, some of you all-time fans, are the smallest schools in the Old Colony League. And so they have their work cut out for them every year, but especially this year when they both have young teams, and they have certainly taken their lumps. But as we've been on the bandwagon all year saying that well, perhaps the Quincy's should play in a different league, play in a league with some more geographic rivals. Other than Quincy and North Quincy, the closest rivalry in the Old Colony League is Bridgewater-Raynham, and there are some leagues in lower divisions, and Quincy would qualify, and North Quincy population-wise, and perhaps over the years something will happen. So we'll see what goes on, but it is something that we would hope the folks, the mayor and the superintendent would look at, but take nothing away from some of the folks. The North Quincy soccer squad, the girls volleyball team, runner-up in the state tournament this year. So we're not crying poor mouth or anything, but overall, I think both Quincy and North Quincy would be better served in another league in a lower division with playing against schools of a similar population and of a closer geographic region. Let's take a 30-second timeout, and then we'll be back with more. This is News Info 1300 WJDA Quincy. We're set for Quincy, North Quincy football. Quincy High Band has found some uniforms. The North Quincy Band doesn't have uniforms. I'll tell you, this is something we've been talking about all year. Neither band has worn uniforms. Neither band marches out on the field. And Vaughn and Tom and myself have gone to some communities where they have marching bands with beautiful uniforms. They go out and at halftime and play and just put on a great show. Rockland, Stoughton, Braintree, Milton. We have seen some outstanding bands, and it's really a shame that the bands or the Quincy Public Schools cannot do the same thing. And yeah, I know money's tight and all that, but there's no reason in a city the size of Quincy that you can't have a marching band for each school, and if you don't have enough kids, then you put one band together from students at both schools. But Quincy has some uniforms on. They have marched out to the 50-yard line from the south end zone, and now North Quincy playing the North Quincy. So they're wearing
they're kind of uniforms, Charlie. They're kind of like athletic uniforms, so we can't
like
discredit them totally.
Warm-up suits.
Warm-up
sorta.
suits. That's
yeah.
They're organized. They're better than they've looked in the past.
But well, that's something else they got to work on because having been a band member, I can tell you this is not the way it used to be, and not the way it should be. And let's hope in years to come we have a little better band presence for the Quincy Public Schools.
Especially Quincy High. There's not as many numbers on Quincy's band than it is on North. Usually it's two full bands, but
yeah, I think Quincy's got about 15. North maybe has 25 to 30, and so
support your local band.
Support your local band, absolutely. Hey, if you're in the neighborhood, come on out. Still room here. Yeah, you can even over by the hill. There's still room in the hill if you want to.
In the end zone, plenty of seats on both sides.
Yep. All right. Robert Coviello and Rich Keneally, the band directors, will lead the combined bands, and we'll let John take it with his microphone down there. Here's our national anthem. high school band. North, the home team. Both teams in their home uniforms. The Red Raiders, black with red trim, white numerals. Quincy, predominantly blue with the blue helmets and the white numbers. And the ROTC color guard coming off the field right now. And the bands are making their way. And the captains are going to go out. John Katsarikis, Nathan De Rosario, and Mike Linsky for Quincy. For North, it'll be Adam Tiro, Chris Pagoli, and Frank McNamara. Those will be the captains. We'll have the introductions as referee Bruce Sutcliffe, John Amicone, the umpire, William Jennings, the linesman, Jim McGowan, the field judge, and Bob Tate is running the clock today. So here come the captains, and John Nicholson is out there, and let's send it down to John.
Okay, Charlie, thank you very much. And referee Bruce Sutcliffe is getting the co-captains of both teams together here at midfield, and he is asking them now to shake hands. And as soon as that is done and they introduce themselves to each other, we will get ready for the toss of the coin.
Left. He's the field judge for today's game. He'll be on the north side of the field. I might remind you that the clock is official, therefore there'll be no 2-minute warning at the end of the second and fourth periods. That clock malfunctions, if we keep time on the field, Mr. McGann will have the time on the field. You direct all timing questions to him. Does everybody understand that?
I lost it for
Mr. Amicone is in the middle. He's the umpire for today's game. If at any point there's a question as to the legality of your equipment, you direct that question to Mr. Amicone. Mr. Jennings is on my right. He's the head linesman. He'll be on the Quincy side of the field, and we'd appreciate your cooperation in keeping your teammates in back of that chain crew so we can operate. My name is Mr. Sutcliffe, and I'm the referee. Now, Quincy, you're the visiting team. We're going to toss this coin in the air, head, tailed. You call it in the air. If I drop it, we'll do it again.
Call was heads. Heads it is.
Option. First half. You want your first half option. What would you like?
I'd like to receive the ball.
You want to receive the football. Which goal line would you like to defend? Would you stand down there, please?
All right, Charlie, you have heard it. Quincy won the toss. They are going to receive, and the North Quincy Red Raiders will defend the goal down by the scoreboard.
All right, so surprising. Most times the team that wins the toss defers, but Quincy, they want the ball, so Quincy will go on offense. Jeff Peterson, the tight end, Matt Agnew, the left tackle. The left guard is Mike Chenette. Joe Duffy is the center. Tom Agnew, the right guard. Sean Fitzpatrick, the right tackle. Dan Kelly, the talented junior at quarterback. Nathan De Rosario, the hero of last year's game, will be the tailback. Chris Regins, the fullback, Nick DeStasi, the flanker, and John Katsarikis will be the wide receiver.
Charlie, as you mentioned many times before the game, it has been the custom lately, if you win the toss of the coin, to defer to the second half. But I think today, when you look behind you, and I know you can't see behind the press box where you are, the clouds are gathering, and it looks like we're going to get some rain before this is over. So I think Quincy wants the ball when the field conditions are best.
Probably a good call, and North will have the wind at their back in the first quarter as the wind is blowing south to north. For the Red Raiders defensively, the ends are Chris Karthus and Adam Tiro. Paul Sarzenki and Chris Selter will be the tackles. The nose guard is Craig Bingham. Frank McNamara will be one linebacker. Brian Deptula, the bus. The other linebacker, Jody Bravo. Pat Bergoli will be corners. Safeties will be Ryan Murray and Steve Manukas. So those are the starting lineups offensively and defensively for both teams. And we are set for high school football. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is News Info 1300 WJDA Quincy. Von Driscoll alongside, Tom Fitzgerald alongside. I'm Charles Ross. John Nicholson down on the field. Dennis Knudsen back at our Quincy studio. And we'll have coverage of the Milton Braintree game and the Weymouth and Walpole game. So we'll have scores of those. North Quincy defending the south goal, the goal to our right. And we are just about set for football action, the City Battle of Quincy. Tim Say, the kicker, boots it for the Presidents. It's going to be one of the up men at the 16 to the 20, 25, up to the 30, and driven out of bounds is Nathan DiRosario. It'll be first down for the Quincy Presidents. Quincy with both teams with a lot of youngsters, and Quincy with a very talented quarterback in Dan Kelly. He is a junior. And the thing, Vaughn, I think we can say for both teams, they have really grown as the season has gone on. We've seen these green kids really come on as the year has moved.
They have progressed a lot, Charlie, since game one to now, Charlie. And if they played in the right division, they'd be a contender.
Quincy on first down. Kelly, bootleg fake, rolling right side, looking. He's in trouble, tries to reverse direction, and is in trouble and taken down at the 30-yard line as Kelly was looking, couldn't find anybody. Craig Bingham in there on the coverage along with Ryan Murray. It is no gain, second down and 10. 11-minute quarters being played today here at the stadium. Crowd still filing in, plenty of room, come on in.
I think Danny didn't see anybody downfield. Somebody might have broke their pattern off and didn't run the right pattern and kept the ball. And they strung it out. Nice defense by North Quincy.
Second down and 10. I formation, receivers left and right. Ball near hash mark. Kelly with the handoff to DiRosario. Hits the line. Nothing there as Brian Deptula leading the defense for the North Quincy Red Raiders.
The bus.
And we call him that because he's 6 feet, 230 pounds. That's what they list him as. And
only a junior, Charlie.
Only a junior.
You get to see him all of next year.
That's the thing.
That's the prize.
So many of these youngsters are freshmen, sophomore, juniors, so they're going to be back next year for these coaches. It's third down and 10 for the Quincy Presidents. Line of scrimmage, their own 30-yard line. Kelly, fake handoff, bootlegging left side, looking, can't find anybody, and he's going to be dragged out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Frank McNamara took him down as Quincy not able to do anything, and on the other side, North Quincy defense doing a great job shutting down Quincy on that first series.
I'm not too sure what type of play call that was. I don't know if there was another confusion between the quarterback and the receivers. It's just like they came out here and ran 3 plays that accomplished 2 yards. I'm sure Pete Cheller and his staff, Bob Noble, are thinking of the next set of plays to call.
It'll be Bravo one man and set to receive the kick from Kelly. Gets it, line drive, not good. Bravo watches it. Now he picks it up at the 39, 40. May have a little 45. He's to the 50 and down and out of bounds at the midfield stripe. North will take over first and 10. We're in the first quarter with 9:03 to go, and we are scoreless, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Thank you very much, Dennis. We've North Quincy lined up, and they jumped offside, so it'll be first and 15 for the Red Raiders. Frankie McNamara, the tight end. Neil Rosenberger, right tackle. Steve Powell, right guard. Vin Trietti, the center. Joe Donahue, left guard. Paul Sarzinski, the left tackle. Chris Brigoli, the quarterback. Brian Deptula, Jody Bravo will be in the backfield, and Pat Brigoli, the flanker. Chris Brigoli calls, signals, hands it off. Straight ahead to Kevin Shaw. He's to the 50 into Quincy territory to the 45-yard line for a pickup of about 5 yards for Quincy. Jeff Peterson and Shang Yang will be the ends. The tackles are Pat Conley and Paul Regions. Nathan DiRosario and Chris Duffy are the linebackers. Mike Chenette also And North Quincy, no huddle offense as Brigoli back to pass, has a man complete to McNamara at the 35-yard line. That should be a first down. Katsarikis and DeStasi, the corners. Kelly and Hartford are the safeties. So North Quincy has come out, no huddle offense. As Tom Fitzgerald, Ken McPhee told Tom Fitzgerald this was going to be what they would do, come out and go no huddle to try and catch Quincy off guard. So far, it's given them 20 yards and a first down. Man in motion, and the handoff to Shaw, left side, breaks a tackle to the 30, to the 26, to the 25 goes Kevin Shaw. Could have another first down as the Red Raiders have taken the ball and moved down, and now referee Bruce Sutcliffe will ask for time as they will bring in the six.
That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Mike Jeanette.
Yep, very much. Well, we would like to, at this point, as they are bringing the sticks across, we would like to dedicate our broadcast of the game today to a gentleman who passed away about 3 weeks ago, and very much was a high school football factor for the Quincy Public Schools and for all South Shore high schools. First down for North Quincy, the late Prescott Hobson, longtime sports editor of the Quincy Patriot Ledger, now known as the Patriot Ledger. His son Ron has carried on the tradition of sports writing, works the Ledger, and high school football can say thank you for all the contributions made by the late Press Hobson. So on behalf of John and Tom and Vaughn and myself and Dennis, we would like to dedicate our broadcast today to the late Press Hobson.
Coach Fitzgerald just said that is the star offense, which is an older offense used in the past years of North Quincy.
As the Red Raiders come out, man comes off the line. Now he goes in motion. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Give to Shaw. Big hole. Now it closes up. Good coverage by Quincy. I thought Shaw was going to take that for a long ride, but Nick DeStasi came in to make the stop, and it will be 2nd down. Gain of just about a yard. 2nd down and 9 for North Quincy at the 24-yard line. Cloudy skies, but as of right now, nothing liquid coming out of the sky.
That was Danny Kelly also on the tackle that came in.
On 2nd down and 9. Wide man is Bravo. Now he comes in motion. Ball far hash mark. Some movement in that Quincy line. Brigoli with the handoff. He gives it to Shaw. Shaw nothing doing as Shu Yang just came in and wrapped him up. Patrick Conley also in there on the tackle. And that's a loss of a yard, so it'll set up 3rd and 10 for the North Quincy Red Raiders at the President 25-yard line with 6:43 to go in this first quarter.
That kid Shu Yang has stepped up the last 3 games I've seen of Quincy High. This kid's been playing some awesome football, and he's very intense. I like that type of player.
3rd and 10 for the Presidents. Shaw, low man in the backfield. Brigoli back to pass. Here comes the rush. He gets it away and is hit. That could have been called for intentional grounding as he had 3
Mike
blue jersey. Mike Jeanette from the neck.
And Shu Yang again in there on the tackle.
Well, I think North Quincy is a bit lucky there as they could have been called for intentional grounding, but it is an incomplete pass, and it is 4th down as Chris Brigoli, the talented senior quarterback, talks to Coach Ken McPhee. They come back comes back from the sidelines and huddles up. 4th and 10, the Red Raiders going for it. Receivers left and right. Shaw, lone man in the backfield. Bravo, the left wide out, goes in motion to the right. Brigoli pitch to Shaw. Naked sweep right side. He's down to about the 21-yard line and will be well shy of the first down. So the Quincy defense does a nice job of holding North Quincy. The Presidents will take it 1st and 10. We are scoreless in the first quarter, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. taking a timeout, and want to say happy Thanksgiving on behalf of everyone at WJDA and our primary sponsor of today's football game, South Shore Buick, the Buick store at 50 Adams Street in Quincy. And let's see, I've already lost John Nicholson. I'm not sure. Oh, there he is down there. All right, John, each team's had the ball. What are your impressions from down there?
Well, the no-huddle offense that the North Quincy Red Raiders came out with on that series did confuse the defense from Quincy. They were able to make a first down on it, but then the defense tightened up. And I was right down there at the end of that drive when they went for it on fourth down. And it looked like he might be able to break it around the left end, but the pursuit was good, and they stopped them with just about a 3-yard gain. So now we'll see what the Quincy Presidents can come up with.
All right, Quincy comes out at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, at the 22, actually. Back split. Then Sarius in motion to give to Rosario, and he is stopped. Oh, my word. McNamara just came in. Frank McNamara just blew in, and Nathan Rosario had nowhere to go. And that's going to be a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 for the Quincy Presidents.
He had help from Big Joe Donahue on that play. They exploded off the line, and Nathan had nowhere to go. All he saw was black and red.
Quincy comes out. Wide man to the left will be Andy Tam. To the right, it's John Katsarikis, rather. I have mispronounced him all year. I've got to get it right. It's a tough one. Quarterback Kelly with a pitch to Rosario, sweeping left side, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2, and he just gets back to the original line of scrimmage as he hit those 2 yards, very very hard yards. Chris Carthus making the stop, taking him out of bounds for the Red Raiders, and it will be, well, they only give him a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 11 from the Quincy 21-yard line.
Tank McNamara was over there again on the play. He's everywhere, that kid.
Quincy huddling up. Quincy, the visitors, are looking over on the far side of them. Peter Cella and staff yelling in. North Quincy, the home team, Ken McPhee and his staff and players on this side. Kelly back to pass, rolls out, rushes on, he gets it away, has a man, Destasi complete to the 35-yard line, and a first down, a gain of 12 yards, and a Quincy first down as Nick Destasi, the junior, 5'9", 175 pounds, was lurking all alone and hauled it in for the first down of the game for the Presidents.
That was a nice crisp pass by Dan Kelly, and Destasi ran a nice route, and that's what happens.
Quincy comes out. They've got a little bit of running room now. No score in the game. 5:02 to go, first quarter here at the stadium as the fake handoff, and Kelly tried to get down the line with it, but North would have nothing of it. Brian Deptula making the stop as he faked the handoff to the fullback and then went down the line, but Deptula took Kelly down as he was scooting down. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 for the Quincy Presidents.
Execution and mistakes. You gotta execute today to win, and you gotta make sure the mistakes on your sidelines are stupid penalties.
Katsarikis, along with 2 others, are to the right. Now Katsarikis goes in motion left. Kelly with a pass, and it is incomplete. Just barely a forward pass. He tried to hit Nick Destasi, but he threw it a little bit in front of him. Where Destasi was standing, that was close to being called a lateral, but he threw it a little bit in front of him, and Destasi couldn't quite hang on to it. So it is 3rd down and 11 for Quincy, line of scrimmage, their own 34-yard line. The field is in tremendous shape. No muddy spots, no slick spots, knock on wood so far. 3rd down. Kelly back to pass. Here comes the rush. He gets it away. Has a man, but he overthrows him. That was John Katsarias at the 35. Katsarikis. I'll get it right before the game is over. Katsarikis at the 35-yard line. Just overthrew him a little bit on the coverage in North Quincy. It was Ryan Murray, and Quincy will be forced to punt it away.
It's going to be a big play game here, Charlie. It looks like whoever scores first is going to win it.
Well, this
my call.
This punt into the wind as Kelly. This will be his 2nd punt. The first one was not great. But let's see how he does as Brigoli and Bravo are deep. He gets it away. This is a better punt. It's going inside, and it takes a Quincy bounce. It is taken by Brigoli at the 33, and he gets to the 36-yard line. So North will start at their own 36, 1st and 10. It is Quincy, nothing. North Quincy, nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Teams come out. North Quincy now takes time out. We have 3 minutes.
Lauren, class of 99.
Kristen, class of 99. Go Q.
Christy, class of 2002.
Crystal, class of 99. Good luck Q.
Caitlin, class of 2000. Beat North.
Jamie, class of 99. Heather, class of 99. Julianne, class of 99. Go Presidents and beat North.
Yay, Quincy!
Right now, if we were calling the rounds, if you will, on the 10-point must system, this would probably be about 10 and 10.
Yeah, it would be 10 and 10. And these guys were thinking about this game after last year's game, and at the beach at Wollaston or Nantasket, whenever these guys saw each other, that's when they started thinking about this day today.
1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. I formation, line of scrimmage, their own 36-yard line. Brigoli calling signals, give to Shaw. Shaw tripped up as he got over the line of scrimmage, picked up a couple of yards. Mike Chenette.
That's his 5th tackle, Charlie.
For the Red Raiders. Or Mike Chenette for Quincy, rather, against the Red Raiders. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Quincy comes in with a 4-game winning streak. North Quincy looking to snap that. A lot of, well, we'll talk about that a little later on here. Red Raiders come out on 2nd and 8. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Receivers left and right. Bravo and Brigoli. Deptula in the backfield, along with Shaw. Brigoli is back to pass, setting up, and he overthrows his intended Jody Bravo. Bravo looked in, and the ball was thrown out, so incomplete. He was there and was open, but turned the wrong way, so it'll be 3rd down. In the last year or so, there's gotten this thing going around in the press about Peter Cella having a curse over North Quincy because Peter has coached 4 Quincy North games and has won all 4, and it's a lot of hogwash.
That's
it
right.
Really is. It's luck, and there is no such thing as a curse. Just ask the Boston Red Sox. There is no such thing as a curse. It is 3rd down and 8 for the Red Raiders. Brigoli on a keeper. Now he throws quickly,
nice
complete
catch
to Frank McNamara at the 49-yard line of Quincy. I'm not sure if that was a called play or whether Chris Brigoli just saw McNamara downfield, threw it to him, and it's a 1st down.
That was
call
nice.
play. All right, Tom. Tom is saying it was a call play. Play action. Very nice play action by Chris Brigoli. It is a 1st down for the Red Raiders. The ball just over the Quincy side of the 50-yard line. Deptula in the backfield. Now he goes in motion. Nobody behind Brigoli. He throws it out. Has a man, but he overthrows Bravo, his intended receiver, down at the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd down as John Katsarikis on the got it right that time. Coverage for the Quincy Presidents. 1-on-1, and it is 2nd down for the North Quincy Red Raiders. The skies continue to go cloudy and gray, but nothing yet out of the sky. And well, if we could buy another hour and a half, that would be absolutely golden.
It'd be very nice, Charlie.
Receivers left and right. Now Bravo comes in motion from left to right. Ball near hash mark. The handoff to Shaw. Shaw left side. Breaks one tackle and gets down to about the 46-yard line. He was tripped up by Mike Hartford of the Quincy Presidents. And it will set up a third and, well, we'll call it 3rd and 6. It's more like a long 5.
You know what we haven't seen yet is the bus run the ball. I haven't seen him in the backfield. He's been in motion. He's going out in the flats, but he hasn't ran the ball. I wonder why they're holding the bus back. And I think these guys, their butterflies and their jitters, are going to start working out of their system. So you're going to expect to see better ball, better execution, because now the jitters are out. They know this is a game they have to win.
All right, the bus is at fullback. Shaw is the tailback. And back to pass is Bergoli, gives it to the bus on the pass, 45, 40, 35, 30, and down to the 25 to the 24-yard line. First down, Vaughn, you called it. There it was. And that is something that we have not seen this year to Deptula, really. He's carried the ball, but that time he was out in the flat for a pass, and he hauls it in for about 20 yards and a North Quincy first down at the Quincy 23-yard line.
That was a nice, I would say, a zipper screen outside to Deptula out in the flats, and he had the blockers out there to lead the way. That was a great call by Ken McPhee and his staff.
First down, and to give this time to Deptula in the line, and they were waiting for him. The blue and white were there to take him down. Sean Fitzpatrick leading the defense for the Quincy Presidents. No gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Let's look at that clock. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. Scoreless football game. This game being brought to you by our primary sponsor today, South Shore Buick at 50 Adams Street in Quincy, the Buick store. North comes out with Bravo on one side and Pat Bergoli on the other. And the give is to Shaw, hits the line and is tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe will get a yard as he was tripped up by Shu Yang on the way through. And it'll be 3rd down for North Quincy at the 27-yard line. Let's see. The clock continues to move. I was just thinking if North had any idea of a field goal attempt, they have the wind at their back right now. But Coach Ken McPhee not thinking that way. They're going to let the clock run out, and there it goes. That is the end of the first quarter at Veterans Memorial Stadium, the annual chess game for the championship of the city of Quincy. Nothing yet. Nobody has drawn first blood. We'll be back with the second quarter in 60 seconds. Our score at the end of 11 minutes, Quincy nothing, North Quincy nothing.
I'm a senior co-captain. Good luck, Andrew. I know you can win this year. Hi, my name is Helen Mao, and I'm a senior captain. Good luck, North Quincy, the number 1. Hey, I'm Shannon Burton, and I'm a senior co-captain. Hi, my name is Arizona Sally. I'm a junior. Let's go North. Scout President. Hi, my name is Lindsay Marshall. I'm a junior, and I want to say, good luck, North Quincy, and I know you can beat the president. Raise the roof! Good luck, North. Hi, my name is Sally. I'm a freshman. Go North. Hi, my name is Linda Nguyen. I'm a sophomore. Let's kick some butt and 2. Woo! My name is Jess Atkins. I'm a junior. And this is your year, guys. You can do it. Hi, my name is Claire Lee, and I'm a sophomore. And I know you guys can beat Quincy this year. Hi, my name is Amanda Barrow. I'm a sophomore. Good luck, Red Raiders. Hi, my name is Kristen O'Neill. I'm a sophomore. And I'd just like to say, go Red Raiders! Hi, my name is Janelle Jimenez, and I'm a junior, and I just want to say, do it for William Wallace. We have no competition this year. Hi, my name is Ashley Ladd. I'm a sophomore. I'd like to say good luck. Red Raiders and beat Quincy.
Looking, rolling down to the right, throwing, has it in, touchdown! McNamara with the touchdown for the Red Raiders. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and North Quincy is on the board. It is 6-0. As Frank McNamara with a 23-yard pass from Brigoli, and North Quincy is on the board.
Hank McNamara was wide open. There had to be a breakdown in the coverage on Quincy's defense. You don't leave the leading receiver for North Quincy that wide open.
And the Red Raiders will go for the point. Now we're going to have a timeout called here. North Quincy's going to call timeout. John Nicholson wanted it down on the field, so while we do have timeout, John, take it away.
Okay, Charlie, you could almost see that was going to happen because both teams have been trying to spread the field wide open and go to the corners. They've been trying to run it wide, and as Bergoli rolled out looking into the end zone, you knew that when the score came, it was going to come. Intense, and you know, I've been down here on the sidelines for a couple of years now, but I don't think I've seen two teams that are more intense than these two teams are this morning.
Absolutely, John. Thank you. Let's get a word from Tom while he's here. Tom, you have the North offense, kind of what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, Charlie, what they're trying to do, I'm surprised they're not running Deptula, but he's blocking. They're using him as a blocking man for Shaw to run to, and of course they're going to go to him, and they're going to go to McNamara on the pass. Deptula out of the backfield, and McNamara is going to try and catch that pass to the end. But that last pass was a beauty. He took his time. He rolled out. He spotted him down in the end zone. So it was a nice play. There's a flag on this play, Charlie.
Yep, the kick was good.
The kick was good from Chris Bergoli. The flag, they're picking it up. It was offside against Quincy, so they will mark that on the kickoff. So it is North Quincy 7, Quincy nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Right?
Whoever draws first blood, Charlie.
Huh?
Whoever draws
Charlie?
first blood.
I don't know. Is that what he's saying?
I'm going to go over on the other side.
I got it. You're going to go over the other side. Okay, I'll tell him. He's going over the other side.
I'm looking for Bobby Fitzgerald. So tell Charlie to mention South Shore Buick once or twice, if you will.
Our featured sponsor today, South Shore Buick, 50 Adams Street in Quincy, Bob Fitzgerald, and the folks at the Buick store, South Shore Buick. Wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving day. As North Quincy, well, the north side of the field, the north part of town, so far is up, but let's say
Quincy's got a match.
Game. Yep,
they got to come down and punch it in.
As the kickoff comes, and it will be taken by Kelly at the 15 to the 20, spins his way to the 25, up to the 30-yard line, and he paid a heavy price as North Quincy just blew in there. Craig Bingham made that stop for the Red Raiders, so now Quincy will go on offense, trailing for the first time in this football game. It is 7-0 North Quincy. Bob Noble gives Dan Kelly the word. Bob Noble, the offensive coordinator for the Quincy football team, and father of a pretty good football player in his own right.
Christopher Noble.
Christopher Noble. As Quincy comes out, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Kelly pitches it to DiRosario. He's in trouble, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. I think 9 North Quincy players said, I think they're going to give it to 32. Bill Griffin, among others. I'm sure you have the others there, Vaughn, who took him down. But
McNamara was in there with Bill Griffin.
Yep. So DiRosario, kind of last year, he came from nowhere, if you will. But this year, he can't sneak around.
No,
he's a marked man this year.
Yes, he is.
He was Nathan Who last year. This year, everybody knows him. Kelly throws it, and it is incomplete. Nice pass play intended for Andy Tam at the 45-yard line, but a great defensive play by the freshman, Pat Rigoli, who knocked it away. And like we've said all year, underclassmen, how many times do you have a freshman who plays? But Pat Rigoli has played varsity all year for North Quincy, and he just saved a long gainer right there.
His brother
Quincy.
throwing to him his whole life. He's good at that. But Andy Tam as a receiver should go to the ball, jump up, bring it in. You're going to be hungry for that ball.
3rd down and 11. Quincy, 3 receivers to the left. Kelly looking to throw, has a man complete to the 45-yard line as it was Nick DeStasi for the first down. They're going to mark it at the 44-yard line of Quincy. First down for the Presidents as DeStasi ran the same pattern that he did earlier, but this time Kelly hit him nicely with the ball, and Quincy up to their own 44-yard line. The Presidents defending the south goal, the goal to our right as we look out of the box here at the stadium. De Rosario, lone man in the backfield, he gets the pitch. Flag down, he's to the 45 and taken down by McNamara at the 46-yard line. Flag at the line of scrimmage, and probably that will indicate a holding call against the Quincy Presidents. Referee Bruce Sutcliffe coming to the center of the field. It was thrown right by the lineman, so...
Now, where's my captain? Attaboy.
You can see the red-jacketed North Quincy coaches indicating send him back.
Well, Charlie, I stick to my guns. I'm a firm believer that the games are won in the trenches on the offensive and defensive line. And that's where the game comes from. I mean, if you don't have a good offensive or a defensive line, you're going to get picked apart by a quarterback, or you're not going to be able to run the ball and protect your quarterback. So it's now to see who's got the best offensive and defensive line. Now that the score is 7-0, Quincy has to get down the field. They got to protect Dan Kelly. They got to score before the half. They can't go into halftime being down. They got to be at least tied or have some sort of points on the board so the kids will be pumped up when they come out.
And if you're Coach Ken McPhee in North Quincy, you don't want to sit in a 7-0 lead.
No. But I think as the game goes on and the score stays, if it does stay the same, Charlie, you're going to see Deptula run the ball because he'll burn the clock.
Quincy with the holding call, and it puts the ball back at the 35-yard line. So it is first down again and 20. Kelly under center on the option pitch to De Rosario. Hits the line of scrimmage, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 39-yard line, and is taken down
by the bus.
By the bus, Deptula, as De Rosario. He is not a big football player. He's listed at 5'8", 195 pounds, but he is tough to bring down.
I went down and saw him the last Quincy game we did, Charlie, and he had his football pads off and stuff. That kid's short, but the kid is stacked. He is jacked up. He is worked out, and it shows in his play and the size of him. I mean, he must be intensely strong to have those arms and those guns.
As he turned what could have been no gain into at least a gain of a couple. It is second down. Here's a pass play to DeStasi at the 40, 45. He's to the 50 and is tackled at the midfield stripe. And Quincy will be shy of the first down, but the ball at the 50-yard line. And they're about 4 yards shy of the first down.
Andy Tam came in and picked Steve Manukas on that play. He lined up wide, came in and picked Steve Manukas so he could get outside on that little flare pass out in the flat.
It'll be third and a little less than 4 for Quincy. The ball, same place it was a little earlier, just over the midfield stripe, which is painted white with a red stripe and a blue stripe on it. And now man in motion, Tam. Kelly rolls out to the right. He's got the time now. He's in trouble and flag down. He is sacked back at the 36-yard line as Chris Carthus came in and sacked Kelly, and we've got a flag, and it's another offensive holding call against the Quincy Presidents. And let's see, I would say North Quincy will probably decline it. Yep, Frank McNamara tells referee Bruce Sutcliffe we'll decline it and take the play, take the sack, and make Quincy punt it away.
I think that was a design quarterback keep, and he was calling Andy Tam to come in motion for a crackback on the end, and Tam missed the end, and then Carter's come from behind. Kelly hesitated, and when you hesitate a quarterback, when you're doing a quarterback keep, it's already a done deal. I mean, unless you're Doug Flutie.
Well, the thing that will kill teams, and it's really hurt both teams this year in some of their games, has been penalties. And Quincy with 2 big penalties on this drive, and now Kelly will have to kick it away. It'll be Bravo and Brigoli. Good snap from center. Kelly, nice kick. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, so that's where North will take it 1st and 10 with 7:18 to go first half. It is 7-0 North Quincy, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say Derek.
Quincy breaks the huddle. I think it's the first time in the last 2 or 3 times that after an exchange of the football that some team hasn't called timeout. So here we go. On first down, Brigoli with the handoff to Deptula, and he's up over the 35 to about the 36-yard line, gain of about maybe 4 yards right up the middle. That's the first time that Brian Deptula, the bus as we affectionately call him, 6 feet, 230-pound junior, had the football.
That's his second carry today.
Oh, second carry, I'm sorry.
Second carry, and Coach Fitzgerald behind me going, here comes the bus. Deptula, Deptula. He knew it. And as they get the lead, they're going to give it to the sure hands. Who's going to rip it out of his arms?
Well, this is a big series for Quincy defensively, certainly, as North up 7-0, and they snap the ball, and we get a whistle, and North Quincy is going to be called for delay of game, taking too much time. So Chris Brigoli comes over, talks to Coach Ken McPhee. Brigoli was out part of the year with a separated shoulder, but looks none the worse for wear. Talked with Chris's father, Paul Brigoli, this morning. Said, yeah, it's a little sore, but nothing much. Very nice core. We have 2 very good quarterbacks playing on this field today. Kelly for Quincy and Brigoli for the North Quincy Red Raiders.
If he had to, Charlie, he would, if the arm fell off, he'd tape it onto his shoulder and play it with it half hanging off.
Yep.
For today's game.
Yep.
A lot of spirit in that kid.
If you can play, you play. Brigoli back to pass. He's in trouble, and he hits the turf. Protecting that shoulder is sacked, if you will. Jeff Peterson, along with Nathan DiRosario, bringing him down, but Brigoli saw them coming, knew he had nowhere to go, and took the loss of yards. So it'll be 3rd and, about a mile and a half here. Let's see, at the 23, and they have to get up to the 42. So make it 3rd and 19 for the North Quincy Red Raiders, and they want to take a timeout. So, timeout on the field with 5:43 to go in the first half. North Quincy leading Quincy 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Bragging rights belong to North Quincy, but as the philosopher that I respect and admire and quote probably more than any other through all the classes I took in the Quincy Public Schools, that would be that philosopher Yogi Berra. It ain't over till it's over, folks, and we got a long way to go.
It's true, Charlie.
Third down and long for North Quincy. McNamara in motion. Bergoli back to pass, setting up a screen. It's to McNamara. He's to the 20. Breaks a tackle to the 25 and ridden out of bounds at about the 26-yard line as Quincy did a good job of stopping it. Mike Jeanette from Howe's Neck.
And Patrick Connolly, number 74.
So I don't know Mike Jeanette, but
I actually never met him either. I think I met his uncles or something, but I haven't met him.
But from now on, his name is going to be Mike Jeanette of Howe's Neck.
Of Howe's Neck.
So it's 4th down for the North Quincy Red Raiders. 4th and 15, and they're going to have to kick it away. Brian Deptula, and he's had some bad punts this year, and Coach Ken McPhee is saying...
They're going after him, Charlie.
Not now. 10-man rush. He gets it away. Nice kick, and it's going to be taken by Mark Robertson at his own 44. He's losing the football. Fumble. North Quincy's got it. As Robertson had that like a loaf of bread, and it was stripped. I'm not sure who stripped the ball from him, but he coughed it up, and Chris Carthus, Tom Fitzgerald says, stripped it, and it'll be North Quincy ball at the Quincy 40-yard line.
And 52 recovered it. Craig Bingham. Well, that's the mistake, Charlie. That's the mistake that Quincy doesn't need. And Coach Fitzgerald just stated if Quincy comes and gets the offense going with the trips, it confuses the North Quincy defense. And when they throw a man into motion, it makes even more confusion. So that would have been a nice scene to see, but now it's North's ball.
First down, handoff to Shaw, breaks one, breaks two tackles inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Pickup of about 7 yards. Jeanette on the stop for the Presidents.
That's his 7th tackle in this first half. He's working his butt off. Now the rest of the Quincy defensive line is going to step it up and get in that backfield and stop him for a loss. They can't afford to have any more points be put on the board by NQ.
And with 4:51 left in the second quarter, plenty of time. Wide man left, ball near hash mark. 2 men in the backfield, and they give it to Shaw, and Shaw fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Quincy.
Got it. Wow.
Recovered by the Presidents, Mike Hartford.
Wow.
As
what
Shaw
a turn of events. Unbelievable, Charlie. This is incredible. Both coaching staffs just scratching their head right now.
Well,
that's the break Quincy need. Let's see if Coach Fitzgerald's right. If they run trips and confuse the defense on North Quincy, which would be a good idea.
Well, the momentum which was on the north side of the field has just done its fickle thing and gone to the Quincy side of the field. And let's see if the Presidents can convert. I formation, Kelly calling signals. Receivers left and right, they give to Di Rosario. Puts that helmet down. And maybe a couple of yards as he hit the middle of that Red Raider line. Joe Donahue on the stop. It'll be second down. And let's see, they're going to mark it, we'll call it second down and 8. Kelly with the word from Bob Noble, the offensive coordinator, giving them the plays. Quincy comes out. Andy Tam is wide left. I formation, fake to the fullback. Kelly on the keeper. He's to the 40. Still on his feet. Fumbles the football. Picks it up. Oh, my goodness.
What a
Kelly
play.
What?
Wow.
Oh, the luck of the Irish is with Mr. Kelly.
Yes, it is.
He fumbled the football, and it bounced back up into his hands, and he got a couple more yards out of it, and a first down.
Right, there's a little leprechaun up in that helmet, that's for sure.
Oh, my word.
Wow, what a play.
Best option.
That was the best option you've seen yet. Yeah, today, that's right.
That's the way Peter Cella drew that play on the chalkboard this week in practice.
Very nice.
Dan, you drop the football, and it comes back up into your hands, and you get the first down.
God bless the Irish.
All right, first down for the Quincy Presidents. The ball at the 50-yard line. Right on the 50, on the stripe. And as we said, there is on the north side is a red stripe, on the Quincy side a blue stripe, and then the white stripe in the middle. The Quincy Park Department has done a great job with this field. There is an N, red N on this side, the home side north, and a blue Q on the far side for Quincy. The field in absolutely great shape. First down for the Presidents. Kelly, play action fake, looking, has a man, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Red Raiders, Pat Bergoli. He's to the 40. He's to his own 45 and down to the 46-yard line.
Mike
Jeanette with the stop as Kelly had a wide receiver open, but a little bit underthrown. And it was Pat Bergoli, the freshman, and he will remember that his entire life, that interception. So North Quincy takes the ball back, 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
What a huge play. Turnover after turnover after turnover. I don't even think number 88, Peterson, looked back. He looked one way and he turned his head and looked the other way. By that time, Bergoli already had a bead on it and had it. If he looked the first time and caught the ball with his eye, could have came back and broke it up, but Bergoli looked like the receiver there.
So North goes on offense, 1st and 10. They lead 7-0. Got about 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Now Deptula comes off the line, goes in motion to the right, and they pitch to Shaw, looking for some room, but he hits nothing but blue jerseys. Oh, did Shaw pay the price there? Mike Hartford leading the defense for the Quincy Presidents. No gain, loss of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 11. We have 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this first half. It is 7-0 North Quincy with the lead. Frank McNamara, 23-yard touchdown pass from Pat Bergoli. Bergoli with the point after that at 10:50 of this second quarter, giving North Quincy a 7-0 lead. Bravo in motion. Bergoli with the handoff to Kevin Shaw. Tried to fake it a little bit, but Quincy would have none of it as they saw it. Sean Fitzpatrick with the stop. And
Chris Recupero and also Jeanette was in there too.
Yep.
It was a threefer.
It's both teams have really been gang tackling here.
Well, that's what you got to do to win the game. We've seen so many games that people bounced off and ran down the sideline for touchdowns. You got to gang tackle.
Oh, this is a great one, folks. If you're here, wonderful. Listening, if you're watching on TV, great. But you should have been here. This is a great one. Bergoli back to pass, pump fakes once on 3rd down, throws it out, and it is incomplete. Intended for Jody Bravo at the 31-yard line as John Castorikas was on the coverage for the Quincy Presidents. Good coverage. And it will be 4th down, and North Quincy is going to have to punt into this very strong win. So Quincy's defense does the job. 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this first half. And North with a 7-0 lead. Andy Tam and Dan Kelly are the deep men. Robertson is the up man.
Katsarikas didn't bite on the pumping up. That was a good job.
Deptula gets the snap, rush on, gets it away. Line drive. It's going to be Kelly at the 25, trying to find some room. Now reverses direction. Looking now, reverses direction again. He's at the 20 to the 21 and is ridden out of bounds. Kelly took it. First went right, didn't like it, went left, didn't like what he saw there, went right again, and
I think he lost 10 yards.
Yeah, he lost 10 yards. He went laterally a long way, but lost 10 yards. So it'll be 1st down, Quincy. It is 7-0 North. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Exactly.
All right, thank you very much, Dennis Knudsen. Timeout on the field. Both teams huddling with their respective coaches, and John is somewhere. I think, did he go over the other side?
He's right over here.
He's over there. All right, John, what's shaking down on the sideline?
Well, down on the sidelines, Charlie, it's you can feel the intensity down here more than you can up in the booth where you guys are. And let me tell you, it is probably the most intense Thanksgiving Day game I've seen in the last few years. And you talk about perhaps breaks will decide the game. Well, in the last few minutes, there's been 3 different turnovers, 3 different breaks. So far, nobody has been able to capitalize.
Quincy comes out now. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Kelly is back to pass. Throws it out. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30-yard line and returned down to the 20-yard line. Steve Manukas on a poorly thrown pass by Kelly. And, well,
talk about breaks, huh?
Yep, there you go, John. As Manukas hauls it in, and it is North Quincy ball. First and 10 at the Quincy 20 with 1:38 to go in the half.
Coach Fitzgerald just told me, remember I said about running trips, there's always somebody open? Well, number 3, John Karasikis, was wide open on that play, but Danny didn't see him, went for his middle guy, and he was well covered, and he floated the ball. Steve Manukas picked it off.
First down and 10. It is something Quincy's defense, they have got to make a stand here. They don't want to go down by 2 touchdowns. They're already trail 7-0. Quarterback fake, Brigoli. End zone, touchdown, yes! McNamara with the touchdown.
Unbelievable.
McNamara hauls in a 20-yard touchdown pass, and North Quincy leads by a 13-0 score.
And what a sensational catch that was by McNamara. Made right here in front of me in the end zone. Talk about being stretched out, catching it on your fingertips and catching it in the corner of the end zone. That describes how he made that catch. A beautiful catch by McNamara.
So it is 13-0 North Quincy. Brigoli will try for the point with his brother to hold. Ball down, kick up, long enough, high enough, and it is good. So Brigoli with the point after, and it is North Quincy 14, Quincy 1:31 to go in this first half here at the stadium. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Veterans Memorial Stadium. It is now a 14-0 score as Frank McNamara, 2 touchdown passes from Chris Brigoli, and then Brigoli kicking the point after, both times making it 14-0 with 1:31 to go in this first half.
Kid's been doing it all year, Charlie. I hope some schools are out there looking at this kid because he's got a lot of promise and a lot of football ahead of him.
Tim Say kicks it off for the Red Raiders. Kelly is going to field it at the 15. Looking, giving up some room again. He's in trouble, and Kelly is going to be hit by 9 black jerseys. Count them, 9. Just about the entire special team. Sean Adams, first man to him. And Kelly, well,
he's going back. He's trying to make things happen, Charlie. He's trying too hard. Yeah, right now it's a mental game, and you need his mind thinking quarterback. You don't need his mind thinking kick return, punt return. Put some other kid in there with some wheels. Let this kid get his mind focused on what his job is today, which is drive his team down the field and get it in the end zone and make this game a closer game.
Well, Quincy now at their own 15-yard. 1:20 to go in this first half. North up 14-0 as Kelly drops back looking to throw, throws it out in the flat, has it complete to the 20, up to the 22-yard line to John Casarikas, and that'll be about a gain of 6. It'll be second down and 4. You know, and Vaughn, I'm just thinking here, and I'm just watching Kelly And in some ways, he reminds me of Chris Bergoli last year in this game. Chris was a junior and didn't have his best game of the season. And Dan Kelly, a junior for Quincy High School, and I'm just sensing some similarities. And but this youngster Kelly's going to be a great quarterback next year. He's back to pass on second down, throws it out, has his man, but it is incomplete at the 50-yard line. Nick Nastasi, the intended receiver, Pat Bergoli on the coverage for the North Quincy Red Raiders.
Well, Charlie, if I'm right, last night, Hall of Fame inductee of Quincy High, the only one in the 1980s, Stephen Austin, was inducted into the Hall of Fame as quarterback, and he was pinned by his brother, David Austin, who is also a Hall of Famer, and I'd like to say congratulations to him.
Absolutely. Congratulations to all the Hall of Famers who were inducted the other night, and their names will go on the board. Which,
with yours.
Yeah, believe it or not, mine is there, and it's thanks to the man standing behind it, Coach Fitzgerald, and I'll tell you, his name is on there too. And
well deserved.
And I went over and looked at that board earlier this year, and I said, son of a gun, my name is on there. And
you deserve it, Charlie. You're the voice of high school football in my eyes in this state, and a lot of people's eyes, Charlie, for 20-odd years. 26, maybe?
26. This is my 25th Thanksgiving Day game, but enough about me. Let's talk about me. No, we have timeout on the field with 57 seconds left. Quincy has a first down and 10. North Quincy with a 14-0 lead in this football game, and the clouds are
staying
all around, but
no rain.
No rain as of yet, and that's the best thing.
Mr. Yaku isn't doing his rain dance. That's good.
Not as of yet.
They don't need it right now. Well, actually, I would put a little dampering on the Turkey Day.
First down and 10 for the Presidents at their own 30-yard line. Kelly back to pass. Rushes on, gets it away, complete to Stasi at the 35-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about 6 yards. It'll be second down, 43. Clock is moving. Quincy.
Pat Bergoli on that tackle.
Waiting for the referee to get out and get set, and it is the pitch to Di Rosario, sweeping right side, breaks one tackle, and he should have a first down up to his own 40-yard line. And we'll see, yeah, they mark it at the 40, so that should be enough for a first down. That will stop the clock as they move the sticks. 25 seconds and a timeout has been called. So with timeout on the field by Quincy, our score is North 14, Quincy nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Around 12:30 p.m. and land on a target below. That's true strategy. Understanding parade is given to the things that students educated. Mr. Peter Prism and Mr. Larry Hill. For the Quincy Festival Committee, happy holidays to all.
Still out on the field. North with a 14-point lead, but it is anybody's football game as we've had some turnovers, we've had some outstanding plays, and Quincy right now with 25 seconds left would love to put something on the board to go into the locker room. Kelly drops straight back, pump fakes once, steps up, in trouble, still on his feet, breaks away, now rolls out, throws it out long, has a man complete at the 35, down to the 30, to the 28-yard line. John Katsarias with the completion, and what a play by Dan Kelly as he looked like he was going to be taken down, kept the feet moving, came away and threw the ball down. First down, Quincy at the Red Raider 29-yard line.
What strength and focus on that quarterback, Dan Kelly, making things happen, keeping his legs pumping, like you said, Charlie. Found John Karasikis down the field and threw a beautiful pass. Now, after being chased around and grabbed and mauled and still standing up, had composure to throw a strike down the field for 32 yards to his receiver. That was phenomenal, Charlie. What a play by the Quincy Presidents.
Absolutely, as Kelly has thrown a couple of interceptions today, and but he hung in there and did a nice job. Oh, and there was a penalty. Yep, I didn't see the yellow flag. There was a penalty against North Quincy, and that's going to put the ball at the 15-yard line. So had to be a personal foul against North Quincy. And so now at the 15-yard line with 10 seconds left. And timeout going to be taken by the North Quincy Red Raiders. And North out of timeouts, but this will probably be the last play. We did not see the penalty, John Nicholson. Perhaps you had a better sight of it, what the infraction was.
Charlie, I didn't see the penalty. I was watching the ball, watching the receiver, and watching the quarterback scramble, and I did not see what the penalty was. I'm sorry.
All right, that's okay. Tom, from your... he did not see it.
I think I saw it down there. It was after the ball was thrown. It was a hit after the ball was thrown, or either a clip on the defensive end who was coming in. Either one of the two.
I'll see if I can get a hold of the referee at halftime and ask him what it was, but I didn't see the infraction.
All right, so Quincy, well, maybe 2 plays, 10 seconds, if depending on how it goes. If
post
they do
corner
something quick, they may get 2 plays out of this. First down. Kelly back to pass, and he overthrows his receiver at the 2-yard line as Jeff Peterson with 5 seconds to go, so they will get one more shot at it. Had Kelly been able to hit Peterson in the right side of the field, he would have taken it in, but couldn't quite get it to him.
He had double coverage over there. I think they got to run trips, like Coach Fitzgerald said, and confuse the North Quincy defense.
Well, Quincy's going to call a timeout now, so 5 seconds to go in this first half. North Quincy leading 14-0. And our primary sponsor today, South Shore Buick at 50 Adams Street in Quincy. Want to welcome them and thank them for their participation today. So while we do have time out on the field, let's take 30 seconds and we'll be back.
Quincy, get up! Show us what you can do! Push those Raiders to the side and go! Big blue! 1, 2. QHS! Let's go, Presidents!
Quincy trailing 14-0 to Rosario. Low man in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Kelly takes the snap. Looking. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Nick DeStasi!
Nice throw and catch.
On the last play of the half, Nick DeStasi, a 15-yard touchdown reception from Dan Kelly, and it is 14-6.
What a offensive line for Quincy High. Excellent job blocking. Nathan D. Rosario, you did a great job picking up the blitz, and I gave Danny time to hit Nick DeStasi. What a catch over the shoulder by Nick DeStasi. Quincy High's now back in the game. It'll be a nice, better place to go into the locker room now at halftime, Charlie.
Boy, Charlie, I'll tell you, being down here on the field and watching those last two touchdown receptions, greatly thrown and beautiful receptions.
Kelly will try for the point. Time has expired, so that was the last play from scrimmage. High snap, ball down, kick up long enough, but it is no good. So the 2 teams go into the locker room, but Quincy has the last bit of gas there as the Presidents get on the scoreboard. And let's hold it right here. Let's see if John can get a word with Coach Ken McPhee.
Coach Ken McPhee, Ken, you're taking a lead into the locker room, and it's been an exciting first half.
Yeah, it's been exciting. We went into a little lapse there that last series, and that's not going to happen. We're going to straighten some things out right now.
Okay, you can see that Coach Ken McPhee is just a little agitated over that last series, the turnover and the penalty and the touchdown. And I'm going to walk out here, Charlie, if I can, and get a hold of Coach Peter Cella, who is slowly making his way to the locker room, and at least the half is going to end on an upbeat note for him. Coach Cella, an exciting game, and it's ending the first half kind of upbeat for you.
Yeah, we needed that to pump us up, to give us a little momentum going into the half and coming out, because they're going to get the ball. But that was huge. That was huge for us. It picked us right up.
What can we look for in the second half?
Well, we think we can throw the ball on them, but we'll see what happens. My line started to come off the ball and running the ball well. Depends on what happens the first series.
Okay, so there you have heard it, Charlie, from both North coach Ken McPhee and Quincy coach Peter Cella. And they're going into the locker room. Boy, it's been an exciting, hard-hitting, banging game.
Absolutely, John. Oh, wow. This is, this is what it's supposed to be, and this is what it is. And Vaughn Driscoll has his Indiana Jones hat, machete. He's going to get down to... John softened them up for you.
Thanks, John.
He's talked to both coaches, and they didn't take any shots at him, so he softened them up.
He's got all his limbs, too, I noticed.
You know what I would do? Were I you, Vaughn? I think I'd go and visit Peter Cella first.
Thank you very much for the idea, John.
All right, we're going to take a 60-second timeout, and then our halftime show will begin. Tom Fitzgerald will be with us. Vaughn will be back for the third quarter. We are at halftime. It is North Quincy 14, Quincy 6. We'll be back in 60 seconds. That is a North tradition, absolutely. They run the gauntlet of the seniors, and with Pete Zoya wearing that old leather helmet and the number 20 North Quincy jersey. So that's great. That's one of the great traditions about this. Well, Tom, we don't know what's going to happen, but it should be a great second half. And we'll be checking in with you from time to time and
all right.
See what's going on.
It's great talking to you, Charlie, at the half, and it's, as you say, it's going to be a great second half. Great crowd here today. I was surprised. I didn't think there'd be this many, but it's a pretty good crowd with the rain threatening. I felt a few drops, as John said, so this should be a humdinger, and we'll wrap it up at the end.
All right, we will do that, Tom. Thank you much.
Yep.
And here, I'll take your headset.
Yep.
And why don't we take a 30-second timeout, and then we'll be back with the kickoff of the third quarter.
And how they take care of it all year round. The park department has done an excellent job.
This field gets a lot of work. The youth football, the two high schools, and the soccer teams play some games here.
And he also takes care of our fields that the Quincy Men's Flag Football League play on. And, of course, I'm the coach of the Fat Man's Cafe.
I know.
And they do an excellent job there, too. So they do a good job in the city of Quincy.
So is your season over?
No. We got the playoffs, Charlie.
All right, the playoffs. And Quincy kicks it away to North, and it is taken at the 11. And it is Bergoli to the 20, to the 25, and up to the 29-yard line goes Pat Bergoli. It'll be first down for the North Quincy Red Raiders, who lead in this football game by a 14-6 score. Well, just looking out at the field, Jackie Weir, the equipment manager for the Quincy Public Schools, going out getting the kicking tee. Jackie's been involved with the Quincy program as long as I can remember. He came prepared today. He's got his wetsuit on. He had a bag, a full bag of towels ready to keep this pigskin dry if we were inundated by rain. So
he's an excellent guy, Charlie.
He's a wonderful fellow. He's been involved with them for a long time. North Quincy, 1st and 10. From the eye, Bergoli with the handoff to Shaw, churning those legs over the 30 to about the 32-yard line. He was stopped by Sean Fitzpatrick of the Quincy Presidents. It'll be 2nd down, gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Well, speaking of people who've been involved in this, I asked Charlie Jerf, the public address announcer, how many years he's been doing the PA here at the stadium. 39 years.
God bless him.
God bless him. Started in 1960, so he says this would be his 39th. It's 2nd down and 7. Bergoli in motion. His brother takes the snap, rolls out right, looks, and overthrows McNamara at the 45-yard line. McNamara was one-on-one with Dan Kelly, but ball a little bit overthrown, so it'll be 3rd down now, 3rd and 8 for North Quincy at their own 32-yard line.
He's got 5 catches for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. So obviously he's his go-to target. So they're going to shut him down. If I was the defensive coordinator for Quincy, I would put a shadow on him. And I would have him go anywhere that Tank McNamara goes, I would have my shadow follow him.
John Katsarikis is saying to the Quincy crowd, get some noise going here. It's 3rd and 7. Shaw, lone man in the backfield, and the play is blown dead just before the ball was snapped.
Coach Fitzgerald said it was delay game.
Yep, and that'll cost North. And
dead ball, illegal procedure against North. 3rd down.
Mental mistakes, Charlie.
3rd and 13 now. And North Quincy with that wind in their face here in the 3rd quarter. I think you can hear it maybe in our microphones up here in the box or in John's microphone down on the field. So you can hear that wind blowing, and a little bit of rain is started out. Receivers left and right. 3rd and 13. Shaw, low man in the backfield. Bergoli pump fakes once, looking left. Looking, and he underthrows his receiver. Incomplete.
Jody Bravo.
That was Jody Bravo. Good coverage by Quincy's John Katsarikis. And it'll be 4th down. And Brian Deptula will have to punt this into a vicious wind. And as we said, earlier this year, he had some trouble kicking and really had some bad punts. He got better as the year went on, and they need a big one right now. Mark Robertson is the man set to receive for Quincy. He gets the kick away. It is a good one. Line drive. Robertson lets it go by him at the 40, inside the 35, and it's going to die at Quincy's 30-yard line where McNamara downs it. So it'll be 1st down and 10. We're in the 3rd quarter. It is 14-6. North Quincy leading Quincy. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And a 1st down for the Quincy Presidents.
Yeah, I just saw Councilman Dan Raimondi, and he said that he's been a firm supporter of WJDA high school football on Friday nights and Turkey Day, and he said we're doing a wonderful job. He passed that on to me, you, Coach Fitzgerald, and John down on the field.
All right, Dan Raimondi, very nice gentleman, and He's a member of the Hall of Fame as well. Good fella, and happy Thanksgiving to the Raimondi family. Pitch to Nathan Di Rosario on first down, going right side for about 6 yards up to the 47-yard line. So Quincy coming out, a couple of plays, very nice. A crisp pass and something they did not do well in the first half. That was run the ball. Di Rosario for 6 yards.
That was a nice call, nice quick pitch, right? And Nathan followed his blockers outside, and that's what happens when execution happens. When you execute right, plays work, yardage gain.
3 receivers, or trips if you will, to the left. Pump fake. Kelly once throws it out, looking for Peterson, and incomplete. Oh my word, he would have made an unbelievable catch as he went horizontal, had the ball, but hit the ground and it came loose. It was over on the far side, and we had to wait until the officials gave us the signal. That would have been a circus, unbelievable catch had he been able to come down with
What
it.
you noticed, Charlie, is that he threw the ball where only his receiver would get to it. He didn't throw it in the middle of the field or close in the middle of the field. It could be intercepted. He threw it where only his receiver could get it. And if you didn't notice, Chris Pagoli's shoulder and arm must be bothering him because his last couple of passes have been short.
It is second down. Kelly looking. He has the ball stripped from him. There is a big pileup. I believe Kelly's got it. Yep. As a couple of North Quincy players came in to sack him, stripped the ball along the way, and Craig Bingham leading that sack, and Kelly was very fortunate that he was able to escape their grasp and roll over and recover that fumble. But a big loss of yards, and now the Quincy Presidents will have to boot this one away. It is fourth down. They have the wind at their back. Kelly will kick it away from fourth and about 1.5 miles. He stands at his own 26-yard line, gets a snap from center, gets it away, and it'll be Pat Brigoli at the 35 to the 40, up to his own 45-yard line. So that's where North will take it. They lead here in the third quarter with 7:29 to go, 14-6 over Quincy. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Shaw with the handoff back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. It'll be second down. Quincy looking very fired up as they come out here in the third quarter.
Sean Fitzpatrick with his third tackle right there, and the Quincy Presidents defense cannot allow any more points. They have to hold North Quincy.
Brigoli splits wide right. Bravo left. Now Brigoli goes in motion. His brother calls signal. Shaw, lone man in the backfield. Play action fake. Brigoli looking, steps up, throws it, and overthrows his intended receiver. That was Brian Deptula down at the 30-yard line. Deptula had 2 blue jerseys chasing him, Mike Hartford and Nick DeStasi. So incomplete. And North Quincy and Chris Brigoli throwing into that vicious wind right now.
He's 7 for 13 right now, Chris Brigoli. And then on that pass, I think Coach Fitzgerald's right. I think his shoulder, he's playing in pain right now, and he's trying his hardest to suck it up and play through the game. And, you know, he's going to go back to McNamara. If he's going to pass, he's going to go back to his number 1 guy, and hopefully Quincy realizes that.
The Red Raiders come out on third down and 10. Ball at their own 45-yard line. Brigoli calling signals, takes the snap, drops straight back, pump fakes once. Could be setting up a screen, rushes on, and he throws it out of bounds.
No penalty on that, Charlie. There was a, oh, there it is. There was a hold and a grab and a tug on Frank McNamara. They did not want that guy to get off the line of scrimmage. It was a design screen out in the flats on the left, and they did not want him to get out.
Well, that's not what the call is unless the far flag is. They're calling intentional grounding.
Unbelievable.
Against Chris Bergoli.
They have just missed a huge, huge penalty. Unbelievable hold, if not a tackle like WWF style. That was incredible. Nothing against the men in black and white, but
we have intentional grounding against North. Loss of down. 4th down.
Throwing the ball away, so loss of down. It'll be 4th down, and Deptula will kick this one away from about his own 20-yard line. As Bergoli just threw it out of bounds, and referee Sutcliffe called him on it. Deptula gets the snap, and it's a poor
shank.
kick. It's a shank. It's the 35, and North will down it at the 36-yard line. So Quincy will have it at the North 36-yard line with 6:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. North leads 14-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. By the North Quincy Red Raiders as Kelly threw it down. It was Jody Bravo who intercepted it at the 15-yard line as Kelly threw it down the far side, and Bravo just got the feet in bounds before he went out. It'll be North Quincy ball as Quincy coughs up the football on what was a golden opportunity. The Red Raiders go back on offense.
I don't know why they just didn't stay a little more conservative and march the ball down the field instead of going upfield that quick too early.
So the Red Raiders have it at their own 15-yard line. Bergoli rolls out to the right, looking, throws, and it is overthrown, intended for McNamara. He and Kelly were having a little joust, if you will, at their own, at the North Quincy 30-yard line.
Christopher Coupero was all over Bergoli's face on that throw. He had to get rid of it then, and he threw it where only his receiver could get to it or out of bounds, so that was a smart throw by Bergoli. And there, didn't look like his shoulder was bothering. He threw it downfield pretty good into the wind. So he's not showing any signs of alienness, but I'm sure
he's
that
playing
kid,
possum, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. He's sucking it up right now.
Sucking Quincy in. That's
all his adrenaline.
All right, Shaw, lone man in the backfield. Receivers left and right. Now Deptula, the wing, comes in. Motion the handoff to Shaw, and he gets nothing as he is hit at the line of scrimmage. As Nathan DiRosario in for the linebacker to take him down. Yep. At this time last year, Nathan DiRosario was just 1 of 11 out in the field, and then he became the hero of the game last year. This year, everybody knows his name. Sort of like at that bar in town there.
Cheers?
Cheers, yeah. Everybody knows Nathan, and he's been a marked man today. 3rd down and 10 for the North Quincy Red Raiders. Shaw in the backfield, trips to the right. Bergoli back to pass. Has the time, now rolls out of the pocket. He's in trouble.
Sacked.
He's sacked at the 4-yard line as the Presidents busted through Sean Fitzpatrick.
And Jeff Peterson, both on the sack, Charlie. Excellent job. They didn't give up pursuit. They kept coming like gangbusters, and they got Bergoli. That's a huge play for the Quincy Presidents. Now they have to act and get some points on the board off of this play because they're going to be in great field position.
Well, the ball is at the just inside the 5-yard line. Deptula, we said earlier in the year, had some terrible punts, and he just had one a couple of minutes ago.
He's
Coach
a tired
Ted
man.
McPhee is praying for a good one right now because he is standing deep in his own end zone, waiting for the snap. He gets it and just line drives it out. It'll go out to the 30. Kelly takes it at the 35-yard line. He's in trouble and is taken down back at the 39-yard line. Good special teams play by North Quincy. Kevin Shaw leading that tackle, but it's good field position for Quincy at the North 39-yard line with 4:31 to go, 3rd quarter. It is 14-6. North leading Quincy. We'll be back in 30. A one-play run, Nathan DiRosario was nearly taken down for a 2-yard loss, but kept his feet and wound up with a 4-yard pickup down to the 36-yard line, where it'll be second down from the North 36 for the Presidents, who are moving right to left in this third quarter.
One of their North Quincy's big playmakers, Craig Bingham, is on the sideline, and he's supporting his ankle. He's got it looks like a twisted ankle, Charlie.
Kelly on the pitch to DiRosario, sweeping left side, and he gets a yard. That's about it, as North Quincy did a very nice job on that play, Steve Manukas, and it will set up a third down, 3rd and 6 for the Quincy Presidents. Last time Quincy had the ball, they tried to go for the whole thing on the first play from scrimmage, and it was Dan Kelly's 3rd interception. This time they've tried 2 plays on the ground. Now it's 3rd and long. DiRosario is the lone man in the backfield. Katsarikis now in motion. 2 receivers to the right. Kelly drops back, steps up, looks over the middle, and he overthrows his receiver, Andy Tam, at the 5-yard line, who was running a post pattern. And if Kelly had been able to connect with Tam, that would have been 6 points, but it was not to be.
I think he's a little nervous after throwing 3 picks. He's not trying to throw anything close or could be interception, Charlie. He wants to play the ball as clean as possible, and he doesn't want to take any chances, which is fine. But you don't want to be too precautious, especially when you're down 8 points.
Well, Quincy's calling a timeout. They have 4th down and 6. So with 3:02 to go, third quarter, 14-6. North leading Quincy. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, we kind of used the description of a heavyweight championship fight earlier on in this game, and well, if you will, it's maybe round 10 of a 15-round championship fight, and one fighter's ahead by just a little bit, but it's anybody's bout, and no clear pattern has developed. Quincy going for it on 4th and 6 at the North 35-yard line. Kelly back to throw, throws it out, has a man, it's batted up and incomplete. Intended for Andy Tam, batted away by Jody Bravo, and it'll be North ball, 1st down and 10. A big play for the North Quincy Red Raiders as that was broken up. But it's anybody's football game, and well, usually a pattern develops in one team. By this point, when you get down to the closing stages of the third quarter, one team usually starts to kind of dominate, but that has not been the case so far this morning. North takes the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Pitch to Shaw with Deptula blocking out in front. Shaw for a couple before being clipped down by Sean Fitzpatrick. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the North Quincy Red Raiders, who are sitting on a 14-6 lead right now. And for Coach Ken McPhee, a couple more gray hairs.
On that 4th down, Charlie, I would like to see either a Nick DeStasi wheel out in the flats or Nathan DiRosario delay out in the flats, because if he picks up a blocker and sheds it and goes out, there's nobody out there for coverage because they're all in deep coverage.
Well, he needed 6 and went for a lot more.
Nice play.
Shaw, and he is tripped up.
Shu Yang. Nice job, Shu Yang. Blasted in there.
good play, and Yang getting congratulated by his teammate Sean Fitzpatrick. 6'4", 245, gives him a little bit of a bear hug there. And it will be 3rd down and 13 for the North Quincy Red Raiders, as the Raider offense has gone a little bit stale after going up 14-0. They have not put much together on the offensive side of the ball. 3rd down, Bergoli in motion. His brother takes the snap, rolls out right, throws it, has McNamara complete at the 44-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down by about 2 yards. It'll be a pickup of 11. It will be 4th down. He has to get to his own 45. The ball, they are marking it at the 44, so make it 4th and a yard. The North Quincy Brain Trust deciding right now. Chris Bergoli asks the officials for a timeout. So timeout on the field. We have a minute 25 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's noontime. News Info 1300 WJDA Quincy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's 14-6. North leading Quincy. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Well, our primary sponsor, want to remind you, South Shore Buick, the Buick Store. Bob Fitzgerald and all the folks at 50 Adams Street in Quincy bringing you today's football game. And, well, we thought it would be a good one, and it has been. Quincy looking for their first win on the year. North Quincy with 1 win. And this is going to go right down to the wire.
Could
North
be the play
will
of the game.
go for it on 4th and a yard. Bergoli calling signals. He gives it to Deptula, and he did not get it. No way! Not even close. Deptula, the bus was stopped. And Quincy saying they have it, and indeed, referee Bruce Sutcliffe signals Quincy ball, and that could be very, very big, as North going for it on 4th and a yard and did not get it.
Coach Fitzgerald just said it was a little too early for that they should have punted the ball away and try to bury Quincy deep instead of going for it. Now you give Quincy the ball inside at your 44-yard line with the wind at their back, with a quarterback like Kelly. You're taking chances right there, Charlie.
I don't know. That Coach Ken McPhee and the staff going for it, and Deptula has been Mr. Reliable this year in those situations, but Quincy's defense did a great job. Handoff straight ahead going to Chris Regions, his first carry of the football game for about 3 yards. It's been Di Rosario, but Regions gets his first carry, and he's coming out. Bob Noble gives Dan Kelly the word, what he wants for a play. 2nd down and 8, ball at the North 42-yard line. Quincy moving with it. North leading 14-6. 2 receivers to the right. Di Rosario, lone man in the backfield. Now Katsarias in motion. He gets the handoff on the sweep. Looking. There's a flag. He's to the 35 and out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And probably this is going to be a hold. Vaughn signaling hold. Tom's yelling hold. So I'm going to guess this is a hold.
They were holding the bus. They did not want the bus to grab a hold of them, so they were holding the bus.
And you gentlemen were right. You are correct, sirs.
Can we win a prize?
Yes. You go down to the La Brea Tar Pits.
Okay.
And turn at the fork in the road.
And then I'll be surprised.
And then you can pick up your prize.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yes, friend. Yes.
Smithers.
All right, well, it's going to go against Quincy. And they're going to march this one off. And we'll put the ball back out.
Holding against Quincy. We're going to repeat 2nd down.
So it'll be second down and 17 for Quincy. North leading 14-6 in this football game with 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Oh, there's plenty more, folks. Put that turkey in. Hold on here for a while. Pass play, complete flag at the line of scrimmage. It would be a first down if it stands to Andy Tam.
No, it wouldn't be a first down.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Looking at the wrong yard marker. I'm sorry.
We had another hold.
Gain of 6, and yep.
Nullified.
And it is a hold. And let's see what they'll do if they move him back. They're looking for an indication. Coach looking down to Coach Ken McPhee, conferring with his staff, McNamara,
the tank
captain out there, and McPhee gives the signal, send him back.
Yep.
So and that's wise actually when you think that.
We have holding against Quincy. We're going to repeat second down.
On a couple of plays here, maybe the quarter will end, and then Quincy is going to be kicking into that vicious win.
It's a game of penalties, mistakes, and inches, Charlie. And Quincy's not backing up.
Second and about a quarter of a mile. Kelly back to pass. Steps up, has the time. Now rolls right out of the pocket. Throws to his short man. Has it to Katsarias. Complete up to the 50 and into North Territory to the 49-yard line. So they picked up the yardage they lost on that last penalty. So it'll be third down and 16, and that is the end of the third quarter here at the stadium. No scoring, but a very exciting third quarter of action here at the Vet as North continues to lead Quincy 14-6. We'll take 60 seconds and be back with the all-decisive fourth quarter. We start the fourth quarter, third down and 16. Kelly back to pass, setting up a screen. Complete to De Rosario, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Down to the 25 and out of bounds. It is a first down for Quincy on the screen pass from Dan Kelly to Nathan De Rosario. No flags. The play stands. Quincy with the ball inside the North 25-yard line.
That was a beautiful executed outside on the flat screen. Nice fake. Sucked it up, let the D-line in, and then threw it out, and Nathan went down the sideline with only one guy to beat. And excellent job, excellent execution. Execution wins it, so doesn't the line.
Presidents come out. Line of scrimmage, the 23, and now Quincy will take a timeout. So with 10:48, excuse me, oh, the voice is going here. 10:48, yeah, the frog. It's a turkey drumstick, I think. Let's get out on the field. Our man John Nicholson is down there. John.
Well, Charlie, I was right here on the sidelines as Nathan De Rosario was pushed out of bounds, and he is favoring his leg. It looks almost like he either pulled a muscle or twisted his ankle, but he got up and he seems to have walked it off. I think he's going to be okay, and I think he's going to stay in the game.
Well, Injuries, you worry about injuries at 1 o'clock this afternoon. That's when pull sprains or anything else.
You don't feel any pain right now.
No
You
way.
don't even think about it, Charlie. You just play ball.
Nope.
Hard-nosed play wins it all the time.
Well, this Vaughn, a big thing for Quincy as they have the ball 1st and 10 at the North 24-yard line. They trail 14-6, and they've got to put something on the board. They may not get this close again. See what happens as they come out. 2 backs in the backfield. Man in motion. Katsarikis gets the pitch as he breaks 1 tackle and only gets about a yard. McNamara on the coverage along with Deptula for North Quincy.
Mike Lenicki was in motion on that one, and he didn't pick up the end. He missed the end. He only got a little piece of him.
Lenicki been out injured. He was a big part of the Quincy offense early in the
first half
year.
of the season. Yes, he was. He was one of the main focuses.
But
I haven't seen him today. They haven't went to him yet, and maybe they should.
He's wide to the right. Play action fake. Kelly rolling left side. He's in trouble and he loses his footing and is down at the 33-yard line. He lost his footing, and in high school football, the knee goes down, and that's the end of the play. He had plenty of black shirts chasing him. Bill Griffin was over there. But loss of some yardage, and it's going to be 3rd and long now for the Quincy Presidents back at the North 33-yard line.
Now, Charlie, you want to get at least half. You want to get at least half because you are going on 4th down right now. So you want to get at least half. You don't have to go for the gusto. Get at least half. Take what they give you.
They're at the 33. They've got to get to the 14 in 2 plays. Kelly back to pass. Has the time. Has the protection. Steps up. Still on his feet. Can't find anybody. Now running with it and is hit and taken down. Lost a couple of yards, and Vaughn is
Nick DeStasi was wide open down at the 15, 10-yard line, just standing there. But Danny was scrambling, and of course you don't have eyes all around your head. He could only see what was in front of him, which was some black shirts collapsing on him. So he had him wide open. He just didn't see him, Charlie. This is a huge play. This is, I would say now, it's now or never.
Well, it's 4th and 27, and North Quincy asks for timeout. So with our score, North 14, Quincy 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Still out on the field, and Vaughn just saying during the break, and I know Tom feels the same way, that this has been an outstanding football game. And while we have second, Tom, your thoughts so far?
Well, so far, I think Quincy's had their opportunity. Just what you said now, this is a big play for Quincy. They've had men open on the passes, and he just hasn't seen them. That time the kid was on the corner. He must have been there for 10 seconds. He looked to the left, never looked back to the right corner.
So now on 4th down, 4th and 27, as the officials blow the whistle, and Quincy's going to call.
I see a flag down.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. It's going to go against Quincy. Delay a game.
Mental mistakes. Mental mistakes. You can't give North Quincy any yards.
We have a substitution infraction against Quincy. 4th down.
Turnovers. You don't want to go backwards. You want to go forward.
Well, now at this point, and Quincy, I think, is doing the right thing. They're going to punt it because they're just 35 yards in the 1st down, and they'd give North Quincy the ball almost at the midfield stripe. Kelly takes the snap, boots it away. Bravo fields it at his own 14 to the 15 to the 20, 21, and is driven out of bounds at the 21-yard line by 21 Andy Tam. So it'll be 1st down and 10. Bravo when Coach Ken McPhee watches that film of that, and he's going to see Bravo catching that
on his fingertips.
With his fingertips. He's going to realize that he got away with one there.
I'm sure Ken got another gray hair.
Yep. So North has it 1st and 10 with 8:36 to go. The Red Raiders leading 14-6. So the north end of the city of Quincy is smiling right now, but the folks at the southern end say not so fast. Handoff straight ahead, nothing doing, as was handed off to Shaw, and he got absolutely nothing. Patrick Conley on the coverage.
And at the bottom of the pile was Shu Yang. He was around his ankles.
He's played a good game
That's
today.
his 5th tackle. He's played an awesome game, Charlie. Unbelievable game. Now Quincy's got to play standstill right here.
Yep.
You just got to shut him down and get the ball back, because the time will be wearing. You don't want any first downs. No first downs for North of the Quincy staff.
Bergoli comes out. Shaw, lone man in the backfield. He has his brother in motion to the near side. Wide man the other way. Bergoli rolls out to the right, looking. Blue jerseys all around. Has McNamara complete at the 30, 35, 40, and was very close to busting that, except for the tackle of Mike Chenette.
His 10th tackle of the game.
Oh, Chenette, I think, saved a touchdown right there. McNamara
saved the game.
Yep, he was all alone, caught it, and ran for about 10 more yards. And Chenette took him down at the north 43-yard line, but the Red Raiders have it 1st and 10 at their own 43, and they are trying to add to their 14-6 lead. Bravo comes out wide left, the ball far hash mark. Bergoli calling signals, the senior on the handoff to the bus. Deptula, and he gets one up to the 45-yard line.
And Chris Recupero went head-to-head with the bus, and he didn't move. So good job, Chris Recupero, to take on the bus and not budge. Good job, kid.
You got Recupero at 6'1", 219, and Deptula at 6 foot 230. So that's a definite heavyweight championship match for you.
Yes, that's a good bout. A crash of the bus.
2nd and 9. Ball right in front of us. North has it at their own 45-yard line. They're moving from right to left. Pitch to Shaw. Shaw back to the line of scrimmage. That is about all. Good pursuit from Quincy's Nick Tastasi.
And Patrick Connolly.
And Conley. And it will be 3rd down, as Chris Bergoli, playing in his last game for North Quincy football, getting the word from Coach Ken McPhee, and now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Red Raiders with 6:17 to go in this football game. It is North 14, Quincy 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Nicholsons, the Fitzgeralds, the Knudsons, the Driscolls, and the Rosses. To all of you, I heard that turkey gobble in there. Somebody put that turkey back in there. This game is going to go right down to the wire, so just hang in there.
It's going to be one of those nail biters, Charlie.
It already is.
You got that right.
3rd down and 9 for the Red Raiders at their own 45-yard line. Chris Bergoli calling signals. Bravo wide left, ball near hash mark. Play action, fake. Bergoli throws it out, incomplete, and the North fan, the coach Ken McPhee is looking for a face mask, and he has got a legitimate beef. The hat comes off, and you know Ken McPhee is livid when the hat comes off. He is right in that official's face.
Mike Chenette gave Deptula a hit when the ball was in the air. It may not have been an uncatchable ball, but still, he hammered Deptula before the ball was there. It was in the air when he was getting hammered. So, yeah, Ken McPhee has the right to be a little steamed.
He has a legitimate
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah.
That is twice that the North Quincy sideline has been ripped off on calls.
It is fourth down. Yep, Tom just says field judge standing right there. And
missed it.
The yellow flag stayed right in the pocket. So now Deptula takes the snap at the 30, rushes on, just gets it away. Not a good kick. Bounces at the 40, takes a north bounce inside the 30, and it will die at about the 26-yard line. So Quincy will start 1st and 10 with 5:58 to go, and the Red Raiders leading by 8, 14-6. And
John Keeley almost blocked that punt. He's been coming hard all game on special teams. Did an excellent job.
Well, Quincy
running out of time.
Yeah. Well, right now I think, Vaughn, they just need to get a sustained drive. Just under 6 minutes to go. There's plenty of time. No need to go for the long bomb.
Exactly, Charlie. Play conservative and march down the field.
Just take it down.
Exactly. I agree.
Kelly calling signals. 3 receivers to the far side. Rosario, lone man in the backfield, play action, fake, shovel pass to Castoricas up the middle, 25, 30, and up close to the 35-yard line, gain of maybe 9 yards.
A la Doug Flutie.
Yes, indeed. Bill Griffin making the stop for the North Quincy Red Raiders.
Charlie, I just got in on a conversation between Coach Ken McPhee and the line judge, who did not call that last would look like a penalty, and Ken was saying, how could it be an uncatchable ball? It almost touched his hands.
Yep. Yes, and I'm sure there were probably some words in there that you never heard before, John.
Well, my vocabulary has been enriched somewhat this morning.
All right, well, I think Coach McPhee he has a legitimate gripe on that one, but it didn't go that way, so forget it, and now it's up to the defense. Quincy picks up a 1st down. North Quincy trying to hold Quincy. The Red Raiders leading 14-6. Quincy with the ball at their own 39-yard line. 1st down and 10. I formation behind Kelly, throws it out, and he has it to Castoricas at the 43-yard line, but just a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards, 3 up to the 42-yard line. But Quincy moving in a positive direction.
Being conservative, which we want. That's what you got to do.
4.5 minutes to go in the game. So
if they give up a turnover here, Charlie, it's over. So it is now or never.
Yep, and at this point, if they give up the ball, they may not get it back. So this is the time for Quincy. It's Rosario. He gets the hand off, and he was hit. McNamara was in there for the North Quincy Red Raiders, and let's see, Mike Reedy also in to help out. And DeRosario looked like he had a lot of room to roam, but they cut him down after just a gain of a couple. It is 3rd down and 6 for the Presidents. They send the 3 receivers again to the left. Now Castoricas comes in motion. Kelly is back to pass, steps up, throws it over the middle to Andy Tam, and it is broken up. Incomplete. Tam had double coverage as Pat Regoli and Steve Manukas were the bread between Andy Tam, who was the ham, if you will, pardon the pun,
of the sandwich.
And it is 4th down.
No spicy mustard.
No spicy mustard. Forget that mayo stuff.
I like mayo.
You like mayo? Okay.
I like everything. I'm a condiment kid, Charlie.
All right. Well, he was sandwiched and was not the better for it. So Kelly's going to punt this one away.
Well, watch out for a fake punt.
I was just thinking about that.
Same wavelength. Van Morrison.
Yep. Just one man back for... and they're going to fake it, indeed. Kelly with it. He's running, rolling right. He's in trouble, still on his feet. Reversing direction. He's all the way back at the 30. McNamara chasing him. He stiffs arm him and puts him down at the 25-yard line.
That's the game, Charlie. What an
effort by Kelly.
Unbelievable.
What a play by McNamara. Oh,
Kelly's
my.
still down holding his legs, Charlie.
Oh.
He's getting up very slow, Charlie. What a play by McNamara not to give up. If he didn't get Dan Kelly had all sorts of room over there. He did a great job to reverse the field and go back, but McNamara did not give up, playing both ways, stayed on his heels, and took him down for a great loss, and could be the end of the game for the Quincy Presidents on that play.
Oh, my. I give Kelly a lot of credit. He did everything he could, but North Quincy
looked like a busted play, Charlie, because he went to do a shuffle pass to Nathan, and Nathan wasn't looking back, so he had to keep it. So I think there must have been a busted play.
1st and 10 North at the Quincy 25-yard line. Hand off to Shaw. He's got a yard, and he is smashed to the turf as Quincy going for the ball. Nick DeStasi puts him down.
And Chanette with his 11th tackle.
2nd down. Clock shows 3:08.
Chicken away.
14-6. North Quincy with the lead, and they've got the ball. And you can bet Coach Ken McPhee telling the team, take as much of that 30 seconds as you can before you snap the ball.
Yep. Burn the clock and hold on to it. Give the bus the ball.
Yep, the bus at fullback. And
there
it
is
the bus. He's got a big hole. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's at the 10 and down to the 6-yard line. Goes the bus.
Unbelievable,
Ryan
the bus.
Deptula.
And Mike Chanette saved another touchdown on that tackle. But the bus, I said give it to him. He's the sure hands, and I don't think too many people are going to stop him.
Oh, my. That is the Deptula that we have seen this year. Quincy has done an outstanding job today in keeping the Red Raiders from getting much offense. Shaw and Deptula, but that time Deptula broke free. 1st down, 1st and goal for North at the Quincy 6-yard line.
Great call by Ken McPhee and his offensive coordinator.
Handoff going to Shaw. He's to the 5, to the 3, to about the 2, maybe even to the 1, as Patrick Conley taking him down. And it's a timeout. Quincy will call time with 2:08 to go. If you're a North fan, things are looking good. If you're a Quincy fan, you've got to get down on your knees and hope for a miracle, because North has the ball deep in Quincy territory at the 2. The Red Raiders lead 14-6. Let's take 30 seconds. Those announcers, they're all favoring North Quincy, but
not true.
Not the case. It never is.
Equal Mike.
Last year, North people said, you're favoring Quincy. Well, we call it right down the middle.
Exactly.
Whatever the game is presented, and right now it's North Quincy's handoff to Kevin Shaw. Shaw hit at the line of scrimmage at the 2 and taken down. Chanette saw him up top.
It's a dozen tackles, and Chris Recupero was around his ankles also. And Quincy made a big standstill, but the clock's against him, Charlie. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my wife, Rochelle, and my daughter, Janelle, Nicole, and Riley. Happy Thanksgiving to my family and friends.
All right, and let's see what I see John down there. You know, we haven't really had, it's not raining. It's not 10 below 0. I mean, he's had it pretty good down there so far today, John.
Well, I'll tell you, today has been one of the best days weather-wise. Yeah, there's been no rain, and it isn't that cold. It's been kind of comfortable down here. The wind is blowing, and there have been a couple of sprinkles, but so far it's been great. You know, Charlie, looking here, and right now I'm on the North Quincy side of the field here, and I'm watching assistant coach Liam Higgins, and he was the quarterback the last time North Quincy went to the Super Bowl, and I think he is more excited today than he was back at that Super Bowl.
Excellent analysis, John.
Absolutely.
And you're on the right sideline, that's for sure.
Well, it'll be 3rd and goal for North Quincy. The ball at the 3-yard line. We have 1:59 to go. North leading Quincy 14-6. The Red Raiders looking to put the nail in the coffin right now. Brigoli throws in the end zone. McNamara touchdown.
Hat-trick.
Flag. We've got a flag. Let's hold up. As that flag was thrown just a second before the touchdown.
That would have been
Let's see what the flag will be called.
That will be a hat trick for him if that flag gets picked up.
No indication yet from referee Bruce Sutcliffe. I believe it's ineligible receiver against downfield against North Quincy.
No touchdown.
That will wipe out the touchdown.
That would have been a hat trick for McNamara.
And that will be a loss of some yardage, and it will also be a loss of downs. So North Quincy will be faced with 4th down, so they're putting the ball back out at the 8-yard line.
We have an ineligible receiver downfield on North. Touchdown is nullified. Repeat, 3rd down.
We'll put this game pretty much out of reach. 8 points now. A field goal would make it 11. Or if the Red Raiders go for it, let's see what they will do. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. Let's see what. Yep, don't see any kicking tee out there. They're going to go for it.
3rd and goal.
Oh, 3rd and goal. I'm sorry. Why is it 3rd and goal? It was an ineligible receiver. I thought they lost the down. Okay, well, it's 3rd and goal is what they're saying. From the 8-yard line. Brigoli back, rolling out, rolling, and puts the head down and is down at the 1-yard line. Oh, Brigoli wanted that end zone so bad you could taste it.
Dan Kelly came out of nowhere to save that touchdown and lowered the boom. The 2 quarterbacks hit head on, and Brigoli's holding his arm.
And John Nicholson almost became part of that play.
Boy, I was watching Brigoli come around the end, Charlie, and his eyes were looking in the end zone, and he did everything he could to get his body in there, and he is 1.5 yards short.
Well, North Quincy takes a timeout, and Brigoli is holding his right arm down by his side, so you know that is indeed hurting him. So,
Dean Zoya just took off a sweatshirt he had over his regular game jersey. So I wonder if we're going to see number 20, Dean Zoya.
Yep, he had a lineman's number on, and so...
He's coming into the game.
He's coming. Yeah, he's coming. Looks like he...
Yep.
Yeah, he's got number 20, so that would make him eligible. So as Tom behind saying,
give it to the bus.
Give it to the bus with Zoya. Zoya is a good blocking.
Exactly.
Good blocking back. And
see what this offensive line of North Quincy's made of right here. Give the ball to the bus, and between the offensive line and the meat on that boy, they should be able to power it in the end zone on Quincy. But if Quincy stops them, they got 99 yards to go.
They got a ways to go, but the play of the game now for the Quincy Presidents especially.
Coach Fitzgerald's calling an I. He says, see if they line up in an I formation.
They huddle up. The Quincy players exhorting the crowd on the far side to cheer.
And Coach Fitzgerald is correct. It is the I formation.
Zoya, the fullback. Brigoli under center. Deptula, the tailback. Deptula,
touchdown. The bus on the touchdown.
The bus for the score.
He rolled right in with Zoya leading block. Good call, Coach.
Deptula with a 2-yard run. And North Quincy takes a 20-6 lead over the Quincy Presidents.
It's 7 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown for Brian Deptula, the workhorse. And I hate to see what we're going to see of him next year, because that kid's got much promise, and it's going to be an honor to watch the North Quincy High and also Quincy Presidents next year and see him develop even more.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of youngsters be back next year on both squads. Brigoli to hold, Brigoli to kick. Hat to hold, Chris to kick. Ball down, kick up, long enough, high enough. It is good. So Bergoli with the point after, and North Quincy takes a 21-6 lead over the Quincy Presidents with a minute 22 to go in the football game. And our principal sponsor today, South Shore Buick, happy to bring you this game, and it has been a great one so far. But hey, don't go anywhere yet, folks. 21-6.
Game's not over, Charlie.
Not over yet.
There's a minute 22 to go.
That turkey will wait another 10 minutes.
That's right. Don't kick it.
Yep, and
don't cook that turkey yet.
Tom just pointing out that Bergoli not moving that right arm at all, and he's sitting on the bench, and he is.
Kid deserves a pat in the back. He played hurt all game, which I'm sure a lot of other players did, and he had a heck of a game. And I hope Chris is okay, and good luck to him in the future.
They're checking him over, and he's had a workout. And, see John down there, and well, I'm sure he.
Charlie, one of the EMTs from the Braintree Sports Medicine Hospital is taking a look at him, and it appears to be his shoulder, as they were checking out his shoulder and trying to massage it a little bit underneath his pads. And he is holding his hand as well, so, but they were massaging his shoulder.
Well, I'll tell you, what a bit of courage there by Chris Bergoli, and now the officials just blew the whistle. They blew the kickoff dead as Bergoli and maybe Vaughn or Tom can have a better recollection of when they saw Bergoli kind of favoring that shoulder. Maybe it was back in the last quarter. I don't know, but
he was sore.
As when it looked like Bergoli may have hurt that shoulder.
Oh yeah, I think so. When he tried to go in on that plunge, he banged right up high. His shoulder came in.
Dan Kelly, yeah, that's right. Dan Kelly hit him hard, and he hit Dan Kelly hard, and his shoulder, like we said before, was, you could tell that it was getting sore as the game went, and he was just sucking it up and playing hard.
Well, fella named Bledsoe kind of did something similar the other night.
And he's going to do it next Sunday against Doug.
Against Doug, yep. All right, North Quincy kicks it off, and it goes out of bounds as they kicked it, and it'll be
back them up.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, or if Quincy wants to take the ball there, we'll see. They'll probably make him kick it again this time.
Make him back
35.
it up.
So it'll be offside. We have a minute 22 to go in the football game. 21-6. North Quincy with the lead. McNamara, 2 touchdown passes. Deptula, a 2-yard run for Quincy. Nick DeStasi, a 15-yard pass from Dan Kelly. That's the scoring so far in the game. And the Presidents...
you make them back it up and kick it again, Charlie. You need 2 scores. You need that leprechaun to come out from underneath Dan Kelly's hat and go on to everybody else. And they need to score. So make them kick it again and see if you can run one back. Quick 6. North's got to stop them.
Quincy players still talking with referee Sutcliffe.
I see Chris Noble and his father over on the sideline. Tell him to kick it again. I saw Chris lift his foot. It's a smart man.
The kicking tee, the official, now he picks it up at the 40, moves it back 5 to the 35.
There you go.
No time coming off the clock because Quincy had not touched the ball, so still a minute 22. The clock will start when Quincy takes possession of the ball when they physically touch it.
North Quincy's going to be hungry here. They're all pumped up. Somebody on that special team is going to make a big play and get downfield and make the tackle. It's just who's the hungriest out there for NQ.
Well, Tim Say is doing the kicking off. And so far these two have not been good.
See if Dean Zoya, he's out there. Let's see if he gets down there, makes the play, makes it happen.
So Say with a hand in the air. His 10 teammates fan out. And he boots it away. It is a short kick. And it's in and out of the hands of the Quincy receiver. Takes it to the 28, 30, 35. Mark Robertson to the 40, 45, and up to the 48-yard line goes Mark Robertson. It'll be first down Quincy at their own 48-yard line with a minute to 13 to go. North with a 21-6 lead, and the Presidents have got to put it in the end zone quick.
This is where miracles happen, Jolly, and if there is any left, Quincy needs them all.
Well, at this time last year was a fellow number 32 named DiRosario who stepped up, and let's see if anyone in the blue and white does the same thing today.
He's got to get rid of it.
Kelly looking to throw, throws it out, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Andy Tam, at the 40-yard line.
He had Nick DeStassi. He had either choice. He had Tam over there at the 40, and he had Nick DeStassi over here on this side of the 40. So he could pick and choose. But you know what? He put too much pressure on himself, and he overthrew it.
Well, we see athletic director for the Quincy Schools, Billy Walker. He's got the championship trophy, which has been at Quincy High School the last 4 years, but its possession in the next year, it could be going the other way. He's got him. Kelly looking, and it is batted away. McNamara bats away what was a sure completion for Nick DeStassi down at the 24-yard line. And it will be third down for Quincy with 54 seconds to go. And North hanging on to a 21-6 lead.
Can you say MVP of this game, McNamara? That's what I see.
Okay. Well,
he's played an unbelievable game on the Quincy side. He's had a couple players, Shanette and Kelly himself. But overall, all-around play, you got to give it to the tank McNamara.
Yeah, I think you have a point there, Vaughn. Kelly back to pass. Setting up. Now the breaks down, throws it out, and just overthrows his receiver. That was Jeff Peterson at the 40-yard line as Kelly just kind of threw a sidearm running away from the North Quincy defenders. And now it's 4th and 10, and it all comes down to this for Quincy. They trail 21-6, and but more importantly, they need 10 yards, or North is going to get the ball and pretty well put this one away.
Coach Fitzgerald just said he thinks Danny's a little shook up. Maybe he got a little injured on that collision at the one-yard line with him and the other coach.
All right, Kelly moves his wide man right in motion. He's back to pass, has the time. Good protection. Now that protection breaks down. He rolls to the left, getting some blocks now, throws it out, has it to DiRosario, complete to the 41-yard line, and depending on the spot, it should be a first down for Quincy, as Kelly bought all kinds of time and did a nice job. Found DiRosario, who stretched himself forward for what should be a first down.
That was a great blocking job. Number 76 of Quincy came back, Matt Agnew, and picked up the guy, number 53, Carthus, from getting to Kelly and gave him the extra time to throw the ball down the field to Rosario. That's what happens. If you have a running back or full back in DiRosario and you delay him, you have him hit and do a delay, they don't have the coverage for it. They're staying with their wide receivers and their tight end and Karasikas. They're not looking for Nathan to go down the sideline on a flare or a wheel out. And that's what's open.
It is a first down for the Presidents with 31 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the North 41-yard line. Kelly back to pass. Setting up, throwing it long. Looking. Has Karasikas complete to the 5 and out of bounds at the 4. 1st and goal for the Quincy Presidents at the 4-yard line.
Unbelievable throw by Dan Kelly, and what vision by John Karasikas to make that catch with 2 guys around him and go down the sideline, and Frank McNamara, the tank, hit him out of bounds at the 5. Unbelievable play. Quincy's not out of this yet. There is maybe a miracle.
Oh, yes. 4-yard line. 18 seconds to go in this football game. 21-6. North with the lead, but Quincy knocking on the doorstep if they can punch it in and then obviously onside kick it. Who knows?
Anything can happen, Charlie. But you know what? I think there's not enough time left on the clock. They're down 2 scores plus a 2. There's not enough time left, even with the onside, because this play is going to burn off at least 5 seconds off the clock. But give Quincy credit. They didn't give up. They came back. They're fighting hard. They're a bunch of hard kids on both sides lines, and great season for both teams.
And Quincy, they're going to Kelly brings them out. They're going to have to punch it in real fast here. Rosario goes in motion. Kelly drops back, calls his own number, stutter steps, and is stopped at the 3-yard line. After picking up just a yard, Quincy goes no huddle as they're trying. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
no. He spiked the ball with 2 seconds left. He spiked the ball with 2 seconds left, Charlie.
And let's
Just
see.
premature. The ref was right there. He missed it. Oh, 76. Agnew smashes his helmet off the ground. Kelly's got his off. I know it's to no prevail, but
Quincy has got a legitimate beef.
That's
The
right.
Clock is official. It's being kept up here in the press box, but there was
2 seconds left
one
when he
at
spiked
the
it.
very least.
And that referee was right there behind Dan Kelly. He saw the ball hit the dirt.
John, you're down in the middle of it.
Well, I think the reason they didn't make the call was because he didn't spike it the way you normally spike a ball when you just pick it up and throw it into the ground. He took the ball from center and then turned around and almost dropped it to the ground. It wasn't the spiking that you would normally and traditionally see. So they didn't call it at that point, and there was 2 seconds left in the game if they had taken and blown the whistle at that point.
All right, well, that's the story. The officials are heading off the field right now, and that is the end of the football game, and the bragging rights go to North Quincy. Our final score, the North Quincy Red Raiders 21, the Presidents of Quincy 6. All right.
Incredible,
Charlie, I just had a conversation with the officials, and I asked them the question, and it was as I had said before. He did not go up and throw the ball in the ground to spike it. He turned around and he threw the ball on the ground. The ball was actually live at that point because he didn't spike it.
Okay.
And he turned around from center and threw the ball on the ground, so the ball was live.
So rather than it being a pass,
it was a fumble.
It was
That's
a fumble.
right. That's the way it was treated. Right, exactly.
Okay.
Unbelievable game, Charlie. So exciting. I know that even though with the 2 seconds being clicked off the clock, it still would have made it a little more exciting, but the game altogether was played great by both sides. Couldn't ask for a better football game than this today, Charlie.
Absolutely.
And Peter Cella, Coach Cella from Quincy High School is right here. And Coach, you were at the short end of the score when time ran out today, but a great game.
Yeah, it was. We had our opportunities, and we didn't convert them. You can't turn the ball over like we did and expect to get a positive result. The kids played hard, and I was gratified at that. I don't think the score is a reflection of how hard the game was, but North made plays. Frank McNamara had a huge game, and he's a great player. But you got to make plays to win, and we didn't make enough of them, and that's the result. So we're going to go back. We're going to regroup. We're going to work hard in the offseason. We're going to come back and win this one next year.
Today was a real intense game, don't you think?
They're always intense. It defines the rivalry.
All right, thank you very much. That's Coach Peter Cella from the Quincy Presidents, and I'm looking around here to see if I can find Coach Ken McPhee.
Well, he's, let's see.
I know he's got a red jacket on.
He's got a red jacket. He's right about at the 50-yard line. He's hugging someone with a Patriot jacket right now, and he's being congratulated. So he's just about at the 50-yard line, so we'll leave it here so if John can get a word with him before we break for a commercial and then go into our post-game show. Actually, I think he's heading down with the team. They are in the north end zone right now, so they're huddling up. Quincy huddling up at about the 30-yard line in the south end of the field. So both teams talking to their coaches. For Coach Ken McPhee, first time that he has won one. He's gone 4 years in a row without winning Thanksgiving, and he comes away with a 21-6 victory over the North Quincy Red Raiders.
Ken, I won't even say anything. It's all up to you.
Well, I got to tell you, I didn't have a monkey on my back. I had a gorilla, and I couldn't be more happy for these seniors. They deserve to go out like this because they haven't given us. They've given us everything they had all year, and you know, Frank McNamara, Chris Bergoli. I mean, I just keep on naming, just immense, and you know, it's a tribute to captains like them to bring this team to where they are, and they never quit.
This game is always an intense game, but today it seemed like it was just maybe turned up a notch.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question it was turned up. It had to be. I mean, these guys knew what they had to look forward to if they had one more year of this. So, no, the kids just knew what they had to do. It was very businesslike, and what can I tell you, McNamara and Bergoli and Kevin Shaw ran real well in the first quarter, and it was great. It was just great. Let me get down here.
Okay, thank you very much. Coach McPhee is going to go down and take part in the presentation here. We have Billy Walker, the athletic director, and Linda Stice, who is the vice chairman of the school committee, I believe, is going to be making the presentation. And we've got Eileen Feeney, the principal at North Quincy High School. And let's see who else is here. Of course, Mr. Creedon, the superintendent of schools, and Peter Chisholm is here, the former principal at North Quincy High School. And Kenny will be addressing his teammates here in just a moment. But Charlie, we can perhaps send it back up to you.
All right, well, we'll keep it here because that ceremony will take place in just a moment or so. So North Quincy wins their 28th in this series. First time they have won in 5 years. So the series is now Quincy 32, North 28. There have been 6 ties, and Quincy's 4-game winning streak has been snapped as the North Quincy Red Raiders, in a game that was a lot closer than the score would indicate, come away with a 21-6 victory over the Quincy Presidents in what has been an outstanding game and another wonderful chapter in this series. And really both teams deserve to win, but I think Coach Peter Cella said it very well. You make the number of mistakes that Quincy made, and you don't deserve to win. And those pass interceptions indeed came back to hurt the Quincy Presidents. Now the trophy has been presented, and you can hear the cheers and
also hear the groans of the Quincy Presidents walking off.
And you can hear the silence of the Quincy High School Presidents who
played a heck of a game.
Yep, they did.
You know, Charlie, every year the Kiwanis Club of Quincy, to which I belong, invites the 2 coaches and the captains from each of the schools to come down to lunch. And traditionally, they get to introduce their co-captains, and they talk a little bit about the team and a little bit about the game. But Coach McPhee was the first to speak this year, being the home team, and he said, you know, it's been 4 years in a row. The streak is going to come to an end. I'm tired of going home on Thanksgiving Day, not feeling good. It's going to end this year. Coach Peter Cella got right up after that and said that, well, 4 games really wasn't long enough, and the streak was going to go on for a couple more years if he could make it go along. So you hear that, and then you come to the game today, and you see these kids play their heart out, put it all on the line, and it's a wonderful tradition here in the city of Quincy.
Absolutely, John, and congratulations to both teams, but there has to be a winner most of the time, and today it is the North Quincy Red Raiders. Both teams deserve to win, and I said it last year when